Hello and welcome to the fan cams. After the Blues beat up on the Saints, really from start to finish, get the job done by 44 points. It was 8 goals, 14, 62 to 16 goals, 10, 106. It was really.
Now I want you to sit there and think about how stupid you are.
Belt to ass. It's what we asked for. It's what we hoped for. And we got it. And it was a very strong performance. And the Blues have won their 11th game for the season. 2 more than 2025. This remarkable run continues. Josh Fraser has turned this team from a were we helpless, hopeless bunch into a team that is really one more win away from playing in a wild card and playing in finals football. So it's been a remarkable turnaround. It was a remarkable performance. And I also want to say well done to those of you who showed up tonight, because it was a shit time slot. It was. But the Carlton faithful showed up, and I think you need to be congratulated. So well done to everybody who showed up. The atmosphere was amazing. And for those of you who are sitting on the fence, what if I go, what if I don't go? Well, you'll never regret going to see that performance, because it was enormous. So well done. Now, this is the fan cams, and you will see the fan cams has a sponsor for the next few weeks. Stone Age Australia has gotten on board for the next couple of weeks. It's a very exciting partnership. All your stone top needs. And what I want you to do is top right corner, QR code. You got to follow the page on Instagram. I made a deal. If we got them to 2,000 followers, we'd turn ads off. We got to get there. So get on board with Stone Age Australia. We're going to hear from them over the course of the next few weeks, but very excited to have them on board. And a massive thank you to Harry for supporting the show. Now, Sunday night, 10:49 p.m. Got work in the morning. It's a school night. Let's talk to as many of you as possible. The link to call in is in the live chat right now. So feel free. Was it 43,000? Is that what it was in the crowd? It was amazing. Anyway, let's begin. All right. Joe.
How are you, Tez?
Mate, I'm good, man. That was exactly what we needed to do.
Just professional. A professional win. Like, I wouldn't say clinical. I think we let a bit of an opportunity slip in the last quarter with maybe a bit of a percentage, because it was basically a double percentage game in the end, is what it could have been. But professional from start to finish. Just held them at arm's length all game. Like, it didn't feel like a 40-point win. Do you know what I mean? It kind of felt like it was I was shocked when I actually processed that it was 40 points, because it just didn't feel like that was the type of margin that we looked at. But just chipped away, kept them at arm's length. Every time they kicked one, we kicked back, and then kicked another, and then kicked another. And then all of a sudden, 6-goal margin at three-quarter time, game over. Like, professional outfit, man. Just a professional outfit. It's so good. It's so good.
It is. It was controlled, wasn't it? It was. I was obviously sitting with Jake. We're having chats sporadically throughout the night, and he was just saying, like, I mean, they were jittery, they were spooked, they were fumbly, and we were up for the physicality of the game all game. We were clean at ground ball, and I mean, I don't know what the uncontested possession mark was at the end of the game, but I know that we dominated that all game. And I think teams are still preparing for us to be a contested team first. We're a good team. We're getting better. We've really balanced out our outside game.
You touched on ground ball, and something Dan and I were speaking about at the game. Like, that's such a big part of our profile now. Like, when the ball is live and it's either a 50-50 contest or it's uncontested and we need to be clean and go, we don't fumble anymore, man.
Yeah.
There's like such minimal fumbles. The fumbles actually happen when we're still just overusing the ball by hand a little bit too much in the front half. The fumbles don't happen when we need to be clean. And it's like we can now go and gain territory because we've either created a turnover or it's from a stoppage and it's contested and the ball's live, and it's like we need to come out clean with it and get a few handball chains going. Like, It's so impressive to watch, man. It's so impressive. And like they're playing on instinct. You can see it. All the good teams do this. They play on instinct. They know where the next possession needs to land. And they know that the player is going to either be leading into that spot or running past for a handball. And it's just instinctive. They just know it's coming. Like there are a couple of times tonight, particularly with our forwards leading out from the 50, where I looked at it and went, wow.
Yeah.
Like we are moving, man. We are dynamic. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
The cross run that Billy Wilson and Ollie Florent do across from each other.
Yeah.
The timing of it, we wait for we get the uncontested mark sort of central, and then they go at the same time. It's art watching them do it.
Yeah. And the reason that that's happening in that sort of, it's like between wing and like the wing out of bounds to the edge of like the center square. It's in that like we take a kick inboard. It's not completely inboard where it's like you're in the center of the ground, but it just opens up the game enough where it's like if we get that mark and we know that someone's going to be leading into that spot, it just allows your runners to come straight in and we go, man. And then the next kick is just like it's either to gain territory or you've got someone further ahead. It's so good to watch. And all of this happens because the work rate is there from the back half. We kicked 66 points from turnover today.
Did we really?
66 from turnover, 33 from stoppage, 7 points from kicking. And like that was not our best midfield output tonight. Nowhere near it. I thought they actually at times dominated us out of stoppage and out of the middle. But it didn't matter. Like when it was our turn to go off a turnover, we went and we were in the first three quarters anyway. We were clinical, man. Like it was just inside 50 after inside 50, putting them under pressure. It was just so nice to watch is the word I would use. It wasn't good, like it wasn't like it got us really excited and it was pumping and like it was rocking. It didn't feel like that at any point throughout the game. It was just nice to sit there and go, I'm watching a fucking football team, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We hear and we speak about things in theory. Like, in theory, we should be a better team in the second half of the season than the first half. And unfortunately for us, those theories, there's always something that comes along that breaks the theory. But it's true. I mean, we genuinely have had the big changes that were made back end of last year, needed time to settle, fell into a hole, got out of a hole. Joe, we're a game away from securing a spot
and it's in our hands. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and this is the other thing. The results went our way. Like results don't ever go our way.
Yeah.
Like the Suns winning today. Fantastic result. Us then capitalizing against St Kilda, who we needed breathing room on. Like we got it done. Like all of these things are falling into place that just it feels like it never goes right for us. And like, I mean, I hated to see it, but Naz with the hammy,
terrible.
Like it's terrible. But again, one of those other things that in a parallel universe where we've suffered so much pain as Carlton supporters, he comes out tonight and he kicks 4 and has 35.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? After being under an injury cloud all week and then we can't stop him and then all of a sudden it's like, well, fuck. But then it's like, don't have to worry about that now. That's another one we don't have to worry about. Like it's just everything is falling into place for us to capitalize. It's crazy, mate. It's crazy. It's just I cannot like none of us can understate how fucked this has been.
Yeah.
Like mate, honestly, we were like at the absolute depths of despair. 2023 was one thing. 3-8, disconnect, like just didn't look like a playing group that was connected. This year was different, man. We had a coach that clearly the players hadn't bought into anymore. We had a player at one point out there. This is how low it got. A player out there that shouldn't have been out there for a game. And we backed it in. We're like, nah, whatever. Like, well, you know what I mean? And like, it doesn't get lower than what we were. And it got worse and worse and worse. And then, like, overnight, becomes a connected football club, becomes United again. You got a guy in there in the head coach position. He's not the interim anymore. You got a head coach in there that overnight went, we're changing things and put things into place where this group Doesn't just believe in him, they're believing in themselves again. The whole club believes in itself. It's fucked, Tez.
The players
It's
believe
crazy,
more
mate.
than anyone else.
It's crazy. We were broken. We were so go back and watch the fan cams after the Collingwood game, and go back and watch the fan cams after the last time we played the Saints. We were so beyond repair at that point.
Mm.
All of us were sitting here going, it's such a long road back. We've got no talent on the list. Assistant coaches have got to go. Whole club needs a full reset. Like, compared to now, we've got more wins than losses.
Mate, it's Carlton. It's always sensational. It's always sensationally bad or sensationally good. We just seem to do it this way.
Yeah, but again, it's different. And we've spoken about this. There's no hysteria from us at this point. Like, even tonight, like, I walked out of the ground and no one was jumping over each other, fucking celebrating, like, how good are we? Like, I remember in 2023, we were rabid in that run as fans.
Yeah.
Rabid. There's nothing rabid about this. We're calm. I'm not sitting here going, we're the best team in it and, like, we're going to make a run. We could with the way we're playing, but I'm just wrapped watching this transformation unfold every single week. I'm just like, we're all just sitting. I think we're all just sitting back in a bit of disbelief, going, "What are we witnessing?"
Yeah. Special.
It's crazy, mate. It's
Yeah.
just crazy. Frankie Evans tonight. That's his best game ever. Not just for the club, ever.
Yeah.
He was sensational. Like, all these players that, like, we've taken delisted players off other lists. Frankie Evans. You got Billy Wilson that's did have his best game tonight, but still, like, he's now a core player as part of this group. Like, all of these little things that have just transpired in the last 3 months. Anyone, if they had have told me 3 months ago, this is the position you'd be in, this is how it's going to unfold. You're going to have an interim coach that comes in and goes 10-2. You're going to beat Brisbane by 76 points. You wouldn't just laugh at that person. You would check them into a mental asylum to go, you're fucking crazy. No. You know what I mean? Like, it's just mate,
quietly, actually loudly, Frankie had a triple-double. He had 22 disposals and he had 12 inside 50s and 10 score involvements.
There it is.
So just quietly there. Actually,
we're
loudly.
just balanced, man. Front half looks good. Like, that was our weakest link, was like that mid-forward connection. That's, like, so strong now. Defensive 50 to inside 50. We're literally number one in the comp under Fraser. Like, that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
We're the best transition team in the competition under Fraser. That's over a 12-week period. That's a big sample size, man.
Yeah.
And, like, it's unfortunate that, like, we've got this. Like, it's great that we've got this opportunity now. We're likely, it looks like we're going to play wildcard and maybe play finals, but it's just another year where it's like, fuck, what could have been? Do you know what I mean? And who knows? Maybe there is something to still make of it, but
there's still more to come.
Of course there is. But you just we've left ourselves so much work to do. But at the same time, mate, like, just enjoy this. This is just fun. It's fun, man.
It gets the
It's so
imagination
good.
going. Yeah.
It's so good. So good.
Joe, I love it, mate. I love it. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the Almost Blues brothers on tonight, but we'll get you guys on. Did you say Wednesday?
Wednesday night this week. Wednesday night, same time, 8:15 live show. I've got some commitments tomorrow night. The boys got commitments on Tuesday, but we can make Wednesday work. So we'll be on 8:15 talking about it.
Much love, bro. Go Blues.
Enjoy, mate. Take care.
So yeah. Wow. All right. M Solo with the $8 here. Lovely to meet you. Oh, this was you. This was you. Great to meet you, mate. Thank you very much for the $8 there. Dane with the $5 says, good win against an irrelevant club. I have a good feeling about this group. Yeah, they're just hitting their form at the right time. Moondog with $8 says, take your 1.7 and 900K daddy money. Culture is being built with hard players, hungry youth, class in the seconds, wanting games. Nice place to be. Go Blues. Thank you, mate. Jake Hola with the $3 says, in Jacob Wiedering, out Lewis Young. Jacob Wiedering was pretty solid today in the twos. Felt for Lewis. Really wanted him to kick one of those two. Thought he worked hard. Smalley with the $3. Someone shout out some love for Frankie, Byrne, Pitto, and Gerard. Oh, Mark Pittonet. Don't know what his numbers were. Don't care. I thought that was the best game he's played for the club. He was up for it. He took it personally. It was awesome. Ben Leonard with the $15. What a fantastic day of footy. Unfortunately, the twos didn't get up. The girls are fantastic. The men were ferocious. Shout out Leela Keck and Frankie Evans, the small forward fraternity looking good. Go Blues. Well said, mate. Matthew has a party with the $8. That's a sweet one, baggers. Kane at the start of the week said we wouldn't be able to handle this game against the Saints. I've got so many Kane Corns receipts. It's ridiculous. Fletch Davey with the $8. The $70 Uber from the airport to Marvel to catch the second half was worth every bloody cent. Outnumbered them in the stands big time. Go Blues, mate. That is an incredible effort. Well done. And I hope you get to keep that memory forever because that's what it was. It was a special night. Nitro Goat, $2. Frankie Evans, most dangerous man around the arc. That he was. All right, let's go with, you know what? Gav, get in here, mate.
G'day, mate. How are ya?
Bloody fantastic.
I'm just tucked away here in bed, nice night watching the footy, relaxing, just never in doubt. So, yeah, that was absolutely beautiful. But I was just in the chat. I think Bugs mentioned something about the quarters we've won, and we've won 12 quarters in a row.
Really?
Yeah. I just looked it up then, and I'm just like, wow. And apparently we're on track for a record. So we've won 4 quarters against Gold Coast, 4 quarters against Brisbane, 4 quarters against Saints. Yeah. 12 quarters in a row we've won. How's that for a stat? That is absolutely unbelievable.
We've won 10 of 12 games.
It's like now we're above that line too. So we're, 11 wins, 10 losses. So we've actually got, it's an incredible turnaround, and it's just even like what Fraser's gone through the past 2 weeks for him to come out and probably coach, best games that he's coached for the club.
Yeah,
is just it's something special, and it's just like when you think it can't get any better, it just keeps rolling along like that. Like to think of where we were when we played St Kilda, I was just so like that last game. During the year, so that was before the Brisbane game, and it was just like our season was over, our list was fucked, like we were gone. Everything was, we were down and out, and then we went to Brisbane, we played a good half, and then it's just gone on from there. A couple of slip-ups with Hawthorn and Eyes, but we've just built and built and built, and it's just been like, it's a joy to watch them. The 2 years before this, it was just, I remember just sitting down in my shed, and I just was not enjoying the footy at all. Like you'd watch the game, and even when we won, it was just like, oh. But now, up and about, like just enjoying it, It's just fun watching the way that they play, They move the ball, kick it at 45, back in the corridor. We just grind teams down, and then eventually it just gets too much for them, and we just overrun them.
We really are a better balanced team. I've been tracking that uncontested ball a lot when I go to games lately, and eventually we're going to get coaches trying to maneuver things to take away our uncontested game. Yeah. And when that happens, well, no worries. We'll just go back to the contested game, which we know we're pretty good at anyway. So the balance of the team and the way that we play is there. Bottom line, this time of the year, really, what do you need? You need luck. You need health. You need guys to be backing up well. And we're a dangerous team when the faithful show up and it links and there's belief and there's unity. We're a dangerous team to play.
Just that winning mentality, mate. That's exactly what I've been saying all year. It's like as soon as you get that winning mentality and it just becomes like this habit, and it like spews through the supporter base, and just eventually everyone's on board. Like, I still heard a few people were scared of this game, and I just did the game thinking we've got their measure. Not a worry in the world. Not a worry in the world. The first quarter, I'm like, we've got this. Like the way they were moving that ball was just Like, not a worry in the world, and we just kept building and building and building. Oh, I love footy. I love it. I love this season. It's just been, what a year. What a fantastic year.
Mate,
Like,
I love Mark Pitternet.
oh,
Oh, my
Peter was
goodness.
he's the big diesel truck engine. He just like gets in there and he'll just smash him around. Like, he was sort of putting a bit of body on TDK today, and he's another one that just ground him down, put him through the mincer, slowly mince him up, off you go.
Yeah,
Oh, it was great. I loved seeing us like take him apart like that. Like, I hate St Kilda. The bullshit games that I've seen them win against us, I was just like, stick it up, you St Kilda.
No, I won't lie.
What was the crowd like?
Amazing. I was very disappointed that Nas got hurt because
Yeah.
you never want to see the best players go down, and also I want to beat them at their best. I want to beat them when they're going. I think what they showed tonight, even just talking to Jake, I mean, Nas goes down and they sort of lose their way. I mean, that's a sign of a team that isn't playing as a team. But
so during the week, there was a rumor going around that he strained his hamstring at training or something. I swear there was a rumor getting around about that, and he was all strapped up too when he went off. He had this strapping around his hips and everything. He's clearly hampered, and they put him out on the park. It just shows how shit that organisation is, to be honest. They're just a rabble.
It reminded me of us against Brisbane in the final a few years back. Just put the injured players out there and...
Well, like, he's a $2 million player, and they're just throwing him out there, and even TDK, like, they're paying him. And they're just throwing these guys out on the park like that.
Anyone that wants 1.2, 1.3 or more, we don't want them.
Yeah, nah. It's a team games.
Give me a team, man. Give me a team. Give me fucking Ollie Florent. Give me Billy Wilson. Give me Wade Dirksen on the list. Like, just filling in a role.
Haywood, Florent. Like, what a pickup these two have been. Like, I just think that's going to go down as one of the trades that set us up going forward. Like, just the culture change and everything that they've brought in, and again, like, that winning mentality thing. They've come from Sydney, where it's just built into them. And now that's starting to flow through the playing group, and you can just see they're just all switched on. And if it's not like Jagger Smith getting possessions or Walshy, you get someone like a Frankie Evans step up and just hit players with a laser bullet to the chest. He was he was unbelievable with some of that kicking. How's that? We're playing minimum chips for this bloke, and he's hitting people 50 metres out on the chest. God almighty, he's absolutely feeding it to them on a platter. Here you go, bang, on your chest, have a shot. Like, what a player, you know? He's no longer a joke anymore. He's Frankie, and he's one of our. He was the best. He was 3 votes tonight. I'd give him the 3 votes for sure.
Yeah. I'd have, eye test, but I thought Evans and Pitto would be our best two. I haven't seen really stats of any other player, but just going off
Cowan was just sensational. He was
George as well. George,
yeah. It was just, but even like, you just say that now, you go like all those players, but there's just an even spread throughout the whole lot again. 9 goal kickers, I think. There was 9 separate goal kickers. Harry kicked 3. Pitto kicked 2. So, what a man. But I'll let you go anyway, mate. I've got to get my beauty sleep, I've got to put my little cap on and have my little milk and go to bed.
I love it, mate. Hey, just remember, because Ross Lyon had a message for us when they were talking about why he didn't get the
Make your bed, you lie in it, and I had to lie in mine, and now they're lying in theirs.
So fucking sleep tight, Gab, in that bed of yours, mate.
Hey, Ross, and I'm sleeping in my bed too, you wanker. And Kane, up yours too, mate. So I'll be texting into that SEN tomorrow and giving him a mouthful. So anyway, enjoy chat. Enjoy, Terry. Go Blues.
See you, mate. How good. All right. Who we got here? A few more donations. Thank you, guys. Carlton Football Club Lover 69 with $3. That's Mark Pitternet, Golden Fist winner. Yes. Kez, cue the meatloaf. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yep. Foil Grim, Timmy, all the way in the US. Hey, Tez, a lot of Saints going down in the first half. Yeah. I don't know what happened to Mason Wood. That was another one that happened just after maybe halftime. It was disappointing because you want to win the game on its merit. You don't want to have their best players go down. So it's sad. But John Leonardos with the $10. Come on, guys. Let's give Pito a bit of love. He was enormous. Gov worked hard. Frank the Tank, elite kicking, elite pressure. Go Blues. Great team effort. Connor with the $5. Hi, Tez. I'm hoping to see you if I get to go to Melbourne again. Go Blues, Tez. Good on you, Connor. Dane with a 10 here. We've lost 3 more games and Hawthorn sitting third. Imagine if Voss could coach and we snagged a few wins at the start of the year. Well, things just happen the way they happen for a reason, and we wouldn't be here because if we had won those games, then he might have still been coaching us. All right, let's move along. Joel.
Terry, that's one of my lines. Things happen for a reason.
They do, mate. They do. And the Blues.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, mate, I'm loving watching the Blues at the moment.
I don't think I've seen you like this ever.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, well, we've got a coach. We've got a. I dare say it, but look. I mean, I haven't seen a coach like this for a long time. So it's great. We've got someone in the box seat who can. It just seems like a great chap, and congratulations to him. I think he's going to be our next coach, and it's going to be big news during the week. That's for sure. So yeah, look, and development, Terry. I mean, development. This club is we're seeing development with players. It's so great to see, and I'll admit I got a few wrong. Like I think I came on here last year and was saying probably like a few of us, shamefully, saying, look, Frankie Evans, what's he up to, what's he doing in the team? But he's one of my favourite players now. He just, he's just so solid, very tough, and just love seeing him get to work. So it's exciting times, and we can dare to dream. Well, so you can quote me on a few of those things.
Look,
get the highlighter pen out.
Mate, we supporters have just been through the ringer. We've been through the ups and the downs, and there's so much more to come. Like, I'm not getting ahead of myself and thinking like we've made it, but just to see consistent, consolidated winning, especially after last week, was such a big. I mean, it was a big emotional win, and the big question mark this week was, okay, well, can you consolidate? And I just thought systematically, tactically, physically, mentally. There was a real intensity at the start of that game.
Yeah, it was hunger. There was a bit of white line fever with some of the players tonight, and I loved it.
So I'm proud. I don't know about you, but I'm proud of what I saw tonight and what I've seen from this group and this club. Yeah,
absolutely. I think I was listening to Cripper post match, and he said he trusts his teammates out there, and that's fantastic. You want to hear that. And I would, I'd come on here. I was just thinking, like, I would come on here after the game and say, we certainly know how to fuck up as a football team. How many times a game would we say, we put our heads in our hands in our heads, heads in our hands, and we would just think, only Carlton. But I got a bit sort of, I was a little bit anxious in the early stages of the game, and I just thought, look, I don't think this is this is unwarranted. This is a new team now, and you can just rely on them.
It's huge. It's huge to say and think that. I think we're all going through that in our own timing, because we've seen what we've seen, and we've seen glimpses of it in the past, and then it falls down. But no, there's a true belief and commitment to being better than what they have been.
yeah, look, the changes. It's astounding. It's the story of the season. I think everyone's saying rightly so, and it's 10 from 12, 11 from whatever it is. It's 10 from 12. Like each week, I can't get the number right, but it's good. And look, we just we don't drop our heads anymore. That's the thing. Body language, like where our heads, our minds are in the game. You can just see it. Like they're I don't have to explain any more than that. I think it's so evident to see, and we're a good football team, and good to see Harry's up and about. He's doing his bit, which is good. Happy to see that, because we need him playing well. It helps a lot, So I could talk about St Kilda, but I think now's not the time or the place. But it's disappointing for them, I'd imagine. And for some of our ex Carlton boys on their team, it's a big story. It's definitely a big story. Unfortunate that Naz went down, but hey, I mean, it was a risk, I think, to play some of those players. He'll probably get asked that in the press conference, Ross Lyon, and that's what happens when you rest some players,
Yep.
So all good, mate.
On to the next week, my friend.
And my last point. I think we might be a destination club, which is great. Winning certainly makes you and the boys are enjoying themselves, and we might have a coach which is attracting some players, which we need a couple of extra sort of.
So that's the part that I was always thinking about. Now, I wasn't saying I was hopeful that maybe we make a wild card and all of that, because I think, a couple of months ago, people were sort of saying, like, let's just not pay as much as what we need to for Walker. Whereas I was thinking the opposite. No, win as many games as possible, because now all of a sudden, if you're out there, if you're a free agent, if you're a player that wants to go to a Melbourne club, and you look at that and you say, fuck, like, I can make this team win 2-3 more games. Like, it changes the dynamic, not only as players, but assistant coaches, head coaches, just people. Good footy clubs are made up of good, skilled people, and if we can prove that we've got our shit together, then exactly right, we're a destination club, and we got money to spend, Joel. We got money to spend, and we've got to spend it smartly.
Well, it's a loser's mentality, and I think that's what you're sort of referring to. It's terrible. It's terrible, winning's the best thing in the world, and I love it. And we'll do all we can, I'm sure, for Cody and his family, get him to the club, and look, it's looking good. I'm excited, and I think we can. We could definitely let's get the next two. Let's get the next two.
All right, I'll leave it there. All right. And good to chat with you. I'll chat with you throughout the week.
All right. Cheers, mate. Have a good one.
Go Blues. Go Blues.
Go Blues, mate.
Very good. Scott with the $20. Thank you, sir. Surely Fraser would win Coach of the Year. Number of games may be the sticking point in voting. There's an interesting point. Foil Grim Timmy with the 2. We have learned to play as a team with no key forward. Yes. Aziz, good to see you tonight, mate. Stellar effort tonight. Kids continue to shine, and Pito was just too strong. Go Blues. All right. Jad.
Mate, how's it going?
Yeah, man.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. It's so nice. It's bloody good, huh?
It's bloody good, Jad. It's bloody good.
That was so stress-free, man. Like, I never thought we'd be that stress-free, just watching it on the couch. I had the feet up. Normally I'm on my feet fucking pulling the hair out, what little's left of it. But, man, it's impressive. One thing that annoyed me on the TV is that the Fox Footy team are just going crazy with the skills. Like they're just acting so surprised and shocked that we can kick a ball, and where did this come from, and blah 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 blah. It's like Michael Voss should be in prison. Like why do they play this game of? Why do they play dumb? Like it gets to me a lot. Like I don't know what he was doing, Terry. We always said, well, when you and I speak, that like skills are only as good as your system allows. Okay, if you play in a system that's crowded and panicked and chaotic and there's no space, of course you're not going to be able to execute a skill. Yeah. When you play in something that's cohesive and structured and intentional, it's going to be easier to pull off a skill, is it not?
Yeah.
What do we do with the coaching, Terry? Because this is the thing that I care about most. And look, maybe it's getting too far ahead, but that's how I think. Like if I'm Graham Wright, I'm just thinking, what is this club? I've come in, I've made the move, I've finally put in a proper process, and now we have a caretaker coach performing at an unprecedented level.
Yeah.
So what possible decision can I make here? Like, where do we go, mate? It's starting to become a bit of a concern because it just goes now like no decision's going to be the right decision in a way, is it?
So I think when Fraser was appointed last year back to the club by Graham Wright, I am going to guess here deep down he thought Fraser would one day become a head coach. Whether he thought he'd be ready in 12 months, 24 months, 36, 48 months, whatever. I reckon he knew Josh Fraser. He had seen his pathway, all of those things. So maybe this is just fast-tracked where Fraser's at. Maybe it hasn't. My main thing is no matter what has happened, 10 of 12 games, great. Got 2 more games to go, may win one, may win both, whatever. Just make sure you do like quadruple check everything, like everything. Just it'll appear before your eyes. The process is the process. So Fraser is to get. I mean, similar. I don't know if this is relevant to the Michael Carrick story in Manchester United. I mean, it was a similar sentiment though. Like, in the depths.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with Carrick's story. Yeah.
So, now naturally it's different if you're the head coach from the start of the year and the expectation and all of that. But all he's done is show a really good temperament throughout.
But the thing, okay, yeah, that's true. But and I've seen apparently at the ground they're chanting, "We want Fraser," but he's got that calm temperament. But didn't Teague? Like, I am so conscious of getting swept up in the hysteria of winning now versus what's best for the football club in the long term. People, you got to remember, Teague had the same thing, not the wins, but he had the same demeanor. Very calm, very stoic. I don't know, man. Like, a part of me just thinks, looks at the odds of this whole thing, right? Like, what are the odds that we have our next 10-year coach and he's been at the club the whole time versus doing what other clubs do, running the full process, which we're doing, and appointing the best untried, assistant coach? That's why I just lean to not Fraser.
But isn't that life? You make a plan.
It is, but it's also
plan and things happen. I mean, I was sort of with you with the Teague stuff but Teague never had us winning against top 4 teams.
That's what makes it an impossible decision, Terry. I don't know how they're going to make this call, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling, like, Davies and Wright, they're probably just looking at the ceiling thinking, what the fuck?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, good, but make the right call. Please. I can't go through another one.
You're just scared.
Of course I'm scared. I'd be an idiot not to be scared. Shit, I'm petrified. Please, don't base the decision off this 12 weeks. It's got to be. And look, and I'm confident they won't. I'm confident we've got the 2 right guys who will not get swept up in any hype or any hysteria. They'll make the decision based on their process.
How good was the game tonight?
That's what I want to get to now, mate. I just had to get that off my chest. That was wonderful. I was a bit worried early on because I just thought, Ross Lyon, masterclass incoming, is going to choke us out of the game. We're going to be hard to move the ball. And fuck, man, like a lot of these players just proven me wrong. Like Fab's cousin Francesco, like he's made a believer out of me. I never got it. Oh, I never understood it. I was like, what? I don't see it. And he just batted me over the head with performance after performance after performance. And now I just have to be like, yeah, mate, you're him.
Yeah.
Fully on board now. That's a game and a half, mate. That's shit. Our young kids just seem to. I'm telling you, I've not been as excited as I am now about a young group we've had until this group. The last group, Kerno, TDK, Sauce, I just felt like I was always waiting for that cohesion to come and to have no doubts. And I just always felt like I was waiting. I never quite got the collective performances I wanted. And with this group, I've already got it. Yep. It's just a feeling. It's just the way how I absorb footy. They've given me that feeling that they are it. And the other group, it probably took them 6, 7, 8 years until I thought, okay, maybe now, but these guys are different. And a part of me also thinks that the next coach, of course, it's a very important call, but a part of me believes that, as strange as it sounds, that this group, it's not just going to be on the coach. Like, I think these guys, I don't know, have they taken more ownership, or if they just look like they're not going to be too phased by who coaches them. Like, I know it's contradicting myself, I know, but I feel like there's a sense of independence about this group.
Like the
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what you're doing, it's actually amazing to watch. You are like still processing it like live in real time. Yes. It's great. It's great. I think you just
okay. I probably am, mate. Like I'll take it from you. It's good viewing for the thousands watching, but
no,
welcome to a day in the life of a Carlton supporter, mate. This is what they've done to us, and this is what we have to go through to.
Yeah, I don't think you're alone. I think a lot of people are processing it similar to you, and we all know you just got to enjoy the wins, but we all want to make sure that we're not living in that false reality that we have been in the past and all of that. At the end of the day, what can you do other than put your best foot forward every week? And yeah, this is the best version of this group in ever.
You know what I've learned to do as well. I agree with you, and what I've learned to do is that as much as I care about the future, I understand that the only thing that really matters is now, here and now. Like this is what enjoying footy's about. I want to make finals. I want to win. I want to win one. Don't get me wrong. Like who next year? Who's going to be better next year, or 2 years, or 3 years? It's all irrelevant until that moment arrives, But
bro, trade Wiedering so we can one day win a flag. The window's now.
Oh,
window's now.
Terry, please, Terry. I'm bordering on a headache. Just don't do that to me, mate. Like, let's trade Wiedering so we can maybe hopefully one day draft someone who might be better. I don't know, right? There's just I used to be like that too. I was always about like, build near the future, but I don't know, maybe it makes it easier when they play like this. The Saints, fuck them. It's just so great to see a club so arrogant for having achieved nothing ever. Just eat humble pie. I sent you my new wallpaper. It's bloody fantastic. It's going to be staying there for a while. They were desperate today and they took a big gamble, and it blew up in their face with their fitness and their injuries. So I've got no sympathy for them. No, don't care. That's the risk you take. You take that risk, it blows up in your face, you suffer the consequence. I don't think they were ever going to beat us today. Sure, Nas would have given them more of a focal point and more drive. Maybe they could have hung in a bit longer, but I've no doubts. And Sauce and TDK, just stick that up, yeah.
It is what it is. Got to do what you got to do for yourself, and that's fine. And wish them
do fine. Absolutely, but their personal decision has nothing to do with how I view footy and how I live. That's fine. Take the money, fill up the bank. I couldn't give a shit. I could not give a shit. I watch footy for Carlton and I watch it for our people. And to see them suffer on the ground today, just fantastic. Sauce drop on that mark. Far out. And I was very upset when he left. I was blaming the club when he left. And part of me still does for the people who were responsible for breaking down that relationship. But he left at the end of the day. He's a bigger man. He could have stayed if he wanted. He didn't want to. He chose to tarnish his family's name. No worries, mate. Go down to Moorabbin and go down to those shit facilities. Go do your recovery on Monday. Enjoy. See you later. No, that's it for me, mate.
I love it, mate. We'll enjoy it. 2 more weeks to go, and then the rest. We'll see what happens.
Next week, eh? Let's do it.
Let's do it. See you, bro.
See ya.
It is fascinating watching the processing. It is amazing. Supercoach Kiss of Death with the $2. Harry Deaney's A1 class to watch. I'm a Geelong fan, by the way. Wow. Petra Khan with the $5.44. 544. It's got to be for Frankie, right? There was a reason Boak was appointed as a culture and leadership coach. Great move by Wright and Davies. Identified an issue we all knew was a problem. Yeah, with a bit of time, that seems to have gotten better as well. Glenn with $20. Thank you, mate. This is Carlton football, winning and exciting. I would love to see us beat Collingwood in the wild card. Go Blues. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. The pathways are opening up. Rob De Alessandro with the $10. Carlton has 2 gears. Best in the comp or burn the joint down? Apparently everything in between is mechanically impossible, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that's the life we live, mate. Luke Cornell with the $20. Why can't this last forever? Go Baggers. He's actually, I think he's doubled up. Thanks, Luke. All right, let's go. We'll go with Andy in Adelaide. Hello, mate.
How are you?
Very good. And you?
Oh, mate, I'm pumped. I'm freaking pumped.
How good was that?
It's just, I put it in the chat. It's like, I think I spoke to you at the start of the year and you're like, what do you want to see this year? What do you want to see? And we're like, oh, okay, we want to have an identity. We want to know when we watch them, how they play. Okay, that's check. We want to improve on last year's win and loss. Check. We don't want to be so freaking centric on one player winning it all. Check. We want to have a good culture. Check. So everything that we've wanted, we're getting now. So as a fan, I'm freaking happy. Like, I'm fucking so happy because, you know, like, we're getting what we have asked for. And, you know, your mate before, like, you talk about processing. I think about things, such irrelevant things, right, all the time with this club. And I just think if old mate, the man who we shall not name, was still there, none of this would be happening. And then I think if you go further, did he stifle the players that he had? Did he create the unrest? And then I'm like, no, I don't think he created it, but he just wasn't the right guy to guide us forward. And that's fine, right? And now you've got a guy who's just calm, direct, doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low, focuses on fundamentals. Hey, you guys can't kick. Well, you didn't get drafted because you couldn't kick. Maybe let's work on your kicking a bit. Oh, all of a sudden you can freaking kick. You know, just come on. How was the fucking kicking tonight, Terry? Like fucking lasers. Like lasers. Chairs lasers to the middle of the ground. Cooper Lord, Frank Kulo Evans, my boy Frankie. Frank Kulo Evans and Cooper Lord are my boys. They're my 2 boys. They're the guys that a lot of people say, oh, they wouldn't get a fucking game in another team. And how were they tonight, man? Just lacing people out. Oh, just love it.
Yeah. You saw both teams. I mean, I thought the Saints were up for the fight, the contested fight. But when it came to executing by foot, we don't used to say that. We don't say this a lot. We were just so much better than them with the skills. We don't usually say that.
Well, Ross, he's not an idiot. Like, he's like, fuck, they're going to take a lot of uncontested marks. You've got to man up. You've got to make it hard for them. And we just played really slow. Like, I thought we were really slow tonight. We're really patient.
Yeah.
And then the way we broke their zone was kicking amazing kicks to open the ground up. And it's like, you go back 10 weeks. We tried that 10 weeks ago. It didn't work. And then they'd get the sulks on and they'd get down in the dumps. And, we missed kicks tonight and it led to scores, but fuck, we kept going. My, a couple of things that I just loved was Pito freaking kicking 2 against TDK and just like, he didn't go get stuck into him. He didn't go like push him in the chest and act like a dickhead. He's like, nah, mate, they wanted you. You left. They got me. I've kicked 2 goals on you. You're dropping every time we go up against in a ruck battle. And I don't know if you remember what I said on Thursday night in the team's chat. What did I say? If you take fucking multiple players into a game injured, it will come back to bite you. TDK couldn't lift his arms.
Yeah.
Freaking, what's his name? Liam Ryan could, his freaking thumb was hanging on by a thread. Like, Marshall was barely sighted tonight.
Yeah.
Nazaya pops his hammy. And, I'm like, I don't feel bad for them because I'm like, it was like watching us a couple of years ago.
Yes. Desperate.
Just chuck them in. Hopefully we'll get through. If they're no good, they're no good. If they're not good to play, they're not good to play. And you watch the VFL today, there was players that played well in the VFL. So it's not as if they didn't have a person to come in. So I'm just like, you get what you deserve in footy. Like, like as bad as it was, like I didn't want Naz to go down the first couple of minutes because now it's going to be like, oh, you only won because he didn't get injured. You only won because of that. But the footy gods are smiling on us today. Like, everything just is going our way. And I'll make one mention, Terry. You know who we're not giving a lot of fucking credit to at the moment? Our freaking Andrew, what's his name? Rob Innes.
Rob Innes, our strength and conditioning. Yeah, our strength and conditioning guy. Yeah.
Like, we've had injuries this year, but nothing like the last freaking decade of injuries. Like, people have done their ACL. It's been unfortunate. It's just been very, like, you can't prevent an ACL from happening. But soft tissue and things like that, like, he's getting guys back on the park. We're not having repeated injuries. So, like, everything that freaking old Righty's doing, it's working. Like, and I don't know what they're going to do with the coach, but I'm starting to get 100% faith that whatever decision they make, it will be the right one to get us to where we want to get to, which is winning flags and being in the finals every year. That's what we want as fans. So, yeah, really, really happy. So, I was just going to say, who would you give the game player of the game tonight? Who would you pick? And there was a lot.
Francis Evans and Mark Pitternet, to me, I thought were just complete standouts. I thought George was super strong in nearly everything and clean in nearly everything that he did. But at the very top, I'm putting Evans and Pitto. Yeah, I mean, Pitto, you're coming up against 2 rucks. We didn't really put a backup in there, and he had a task and he wanted it. You could see the determination in how he wanted to perform against them, and just it's career best game, I think, for Pitto. Really.
Yeah. How's George Hewitt dancing around midfielders now? Like, he would have just used to kick it up and under. Now he goes back, he reverses, he waits for someone to run past him. He's like, sometimes he's going back and doing this little dance move. I'm like, it's fucking George Hewitt dancing around you blokes. He's not Nick Dacos or Naz or Will Ashcroft. It's fucking George Hewitt.
Yeah.
And he's just not freaking burning the ball. And freaking Walsh is another one. Like, tonight was probably the best I've seen him kick in his career. Like, really, really focused kicking. like just hitting Brody Kemp up, hitting fucking Frankie up. Just, yeah, really, really amazing football. And it's probably second game in a row where Cripper hasn't had to come in and put him on his back. And it's really like, and Ross mentioned it in the presser. He's like, oh, you know, we had Boxall, we sent him to George, and then we sent him to Jagger, and then we sent him to Walsh, and we sent him to Cripps. It's like, you can't tag every fucking player. It's not a it doesn't work.
That is the pathway forward, and that's why the Jagger Smith introduction into the midfield is so important, because he's good enough that he needs attention. So is Walsh. When you don't tag Walsh, he'll punish you. Cripps, you've got to have a plan for him. George is at that level as well. So all of a sudden, there's 4 genuine guys that, I mean, can be dangerous in their own way. I mean, Jagger's balance is unlike any midfielder we've had in this team.
He's loaded,
balance and stoppage.
Low center of gravity, so he's not too big, he's not too bulky, so he can keep his feet a lot easier than some of the bigger boys. And he just, even when he gets knocked, he sort of gets back on his feet and he goes again and he goes again and he goes again. So he's a really exciting one. I reckon Cody Walker's going to be similar, you know, like they're not these massive midfielders that we used to have, you know, 15 of them in our bloody team. Now we've got it. We're starting to get a bit of a balance. But I had to call up. Just wanted to freaking get around the chat today and say how happy I am. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I haven't taken my son to a game this year, and usually we come down to Melbourne and watch 4 or 5, but he's like looking at me every week and going, when are we going? So I might do something crazy and drive down at 3 o'clock in the morning in a couple of weeks. So we'll see how we go.
Get it done. We'll see you there, my friend. Thanks for calling in.
Have a good night. Take it easy.
Aki Boaz with the $20. Pitto's interview from the rooms on Fox or KO was very funny, but also insightful as to the culture permeating through this group. 2 smart ruckmen at the club. Our coach is number 2. Yeah, good call. All right, Luke, the double donation gets you in there, mate. What's going on? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. What's he done? You got to go to your settings. I'll bring you back in. All right. Daniel.
Hey, mate. How are you?
Very good.
It's good, mate. What did I say on Friday? You roll the dice. It's going to bite you. Yeah, it's a good one, mate. But I thought Jack Silvani of all of them was going to go down, and again, he was bloody credit to Jack. He pushed on like a warrior that he is. It was pretty good though, seeing him. I don't know if you've seen the footage where he juggled the ball and the ball bounced, and not only the look on his face, they showed his dad in the box looked fucking pissed off, and that was brilliant, mate. But I won't be long, mate, because it's a late night and want to let others get on. But no, just a clinical performance, not sexy in any way. We did what we needed to do. Like last week was obviously the benchmark, but this was just clinical, professional. I felt, if anything, we probably left a few goals out there, particularly in that 3rd and 4th quarter. We got a little bit Hollywood in the last quarter, but that's okay. And what's great about this as well is just there's different modes in game. I've said this before. In that 3rd quarter, I mean, the Saints threw everything at us. So Brad Hill was running riot against us in the midfield and the clearances, but it's no longer like we're actually able to absorb pressure and hit on the counter and on the rebound and score. Like they threw absolutely everything at us, and yet we went from 4 to 6 goals up at 3/4 time. Like I actually like felt like we were in control the whole game, which again, it's just incredible. That's weird saying that, but Frankie Evans, mate, bloody generational, absolutely generational game. Look, one player that hasn't been mentioned, and I think even last week he flew under the radar. I thought he was exceptional, has been exceptional since he come in. Cooper Lord, what did you think of his game?
I just think he He's clean in traffic. He's tough. He's solidifying himself on the outside there. He's got a nice balance to his game. He's a good footballer, just all around good footballer.
Yeah, he's just one of those players, like you said before. Give me a team of 500-600K role players with maybe one elite superstar. We don't need to be throwing big money at these big players or so-called big players. I mean, TDK, like he clearly wasn't fit, but Pito absolutely destroyed him. And I love that. Was it in the second quarter where he took the mark and he, by accident, but he flicked TDK in the eye, and TDK just did that grimace, and it just looked like he was going like, yeah, get the fuck out of my way, mate. Like, and put that through. And how for a lumbering old school ruckman, he's a pretty bloody good set shot. Have you noticed? Yeah. Like he's actually a pretty good set shot in front of goal. Those, might remember back in the day, Robbie Warnock, when he had that shot from 15 meters out, and he sprayed it. So Pito, I feel it's confident. Look, great win, mate, all round. Really happy. Now looking onto next week, I didn't realize this, but probably because of the Giants result today, that the Bulldogs have actually already sealed a spot in the finals. So I wonder if they're going to rest some players against us. It's possible.
Well, it just depends on who they.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're there yet, but it's an interesting matchup next week. No Tim English. I think he hurt his knee, so that'll be next Sunday, 3:15 p.m. I think it is. So
yeah.
But we'll get there next week.
Get down there.
We'll talk about it next week in the next couple of days. Yeah. But for tonight, mate, we'll just enjoy this one and move on tomorrow.
Just enjoy, mate. No, I just wanted to come on quickly, mate. Go Blues.
All good.
Good night,
Go
everyone.
See you, mate. Love it, mate. All right. Who we got here? Paulo in the car.
10 million to finish 11th. Good on you, mate. They got the belt out for you tonight as well.
They did.
Really got the belt out.
Couple of whips. Belt. Yeah.
Yeah, they missed a few with the persuader, but no, they really put them to the sword. Very impressive, mature, controlled, composed. Almost the reflection of the coach who's in there at the moment, eh?
Yep.
Very impressive.
Didn't panic at any point. Didn't panic.
Nah. Just keep doing what you're doing, and eventually the floodgates opened. And very composed, very smart. Plenty of time in possession, which has increased, and the crowd was right behind the interim coach too, which was, can't remember the last time I've never heard a chant like that at a football match for a coach.
No.
Be hard to deny him now, wouldn't it?
Get one more win, lock in finals. Yeah, it would be.
No better team in the competition at the moment when it comes to form outside of Fremantle and Sydney.
We're right up there. Yeah, we play a very balanced game, and we've Jacob Wiedering's kind of come into this team as well. We're going to get a little bit better, even better and more solidified behind the ball.
Yeah, I thought Francis Evans had a career best game tonight. I thought he was phenomenal. He was brilliant tonight.
Yeah, 613 meters gained as well.
Just so impactful as well. Every time he gets the ball, something's going to happen. Such a dangerous, crafty half forward, and his tackle pressure has been elite the last month as well. I noticed it was a real area of his game last week, which helped us not just lock the ball in the front half, but really help us score goals. And score involvements were high, penetrates the ball with his foot as well. It's an elite kick. Cooper Lord's had the two best games of his career in the last fortnight. I thought his ball use tonight was incredible. Yeah. So composed, so measured. He's got that beautiful arching, raking kick where he sort of leans out to his right and he punches the ball through the air as well. And Billy Wilson tonight tried to kick the ball too hard, but God, he gets into some really dangerous positions. And look, it was a down night with regards to his kicking, but I really like what he has been doing defensively over the last month. I think defensively he's improved a lot, which is an area of his game which he needed to improve. How about the tackle pressure to the death, Terry? The game was over and they're still hunting in numbers and waves and packs, and It is just so good to watch at the moment. It's sustainable football. It's 2026 football. It's transition based. It's control. It's composure. It's use the uncontested numbers. Go short with the ball when you need to. Give the meterage or gain the meterage that St Kilda give you all night. And we probably left maybe 5 or 6 on the park. It was a complete performance. It's probably more a 10-goal win than a 6 to 7 goal win. And this form just continues at a rate of knots. It's been so impressive to watch. So impressive. And Harry Dean adding that kick into his game now.
Dangerous.
What a footballer he is. Yeah, what a footballer he is. He's just an incredible footballer.
Just something to keep an eye out here. So 66 points scored from turnover for the Blues tonight, which was the second most of the season behind last week, 78 points.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, is that team or is that for just Carlton?
Carlton.
Okay, right.
Carlton scored 66 points off turnover. And yeah.
Look, I know this is blue broad, but it was a shame for the Saints, and it was a shame that Wanganeen Miller went down. It would have been nice if he played the game out and we were able to still do this, which is
same. Yeah,
because
I agree.
now people are going to use the excuse, and it is a reality that as soon as he went down, they were never going to win.
Their belief
they
completely waned.
Yeah, they were never going to win, and that's the problem when you have the disease we've had for a long time, Terry, the Messiah complex.
Yeah.
That's been the issue for that club for so long as well. And it was very, very nice to see Pitternet destroy the ruckman who left us for big coin.
It was nice to finally live through the reality of, because when the move happened and the money got paid and the deals went through, we sort of sat there and watched the Saints gloat, and that's fine. You should be excited. You got the players that you wanted. No worries. It's nice to tonight finally live through the reality, because we were saying back then, just wait, our time will come. We sort of had to eat the shit sandwich at the start, and now this is the first time, especially against them, since those particular moves, that we get to live in the reality of, oh my God, we're actually better off than what we were. In theory, we were all sort of saying it like, yeah, we've got a more balanced team, well-rounded. We saw it. We're seeing the fruits of it now.
The worry was there was an underlying issue with how the exits happen, and we were trying to figure out, are they leaving for just money, or are they also leaving for issues within the club? And we were not to really know until the season unfolded. You hear stories here and there, but the way in which Josh Fraser's been able to galvanise this group and connect this group has just been incredible. And it just shows you how much you can achieve in such a short period of time. And to look at it medium to long term as well, we have the capital now to acquire Cody Walker, who was sensational in the reserves again today. We have got salary cap space to be able to change the profile of the list and change the way in which the chart looks, and the way in which our output is going to look with regards to various areas of the ground. We know we need to improve the forward line. We know we probably need to have a bit more of an attacking profile with regards to our midfield. But we've known that since the start of the year. And the first half of the year, we were just not playing optimally, and the players were far more capable of what they were achieving in the first part of the year. And this has been one of the greatest turnarounds in AFL history in a season. 1-8, mentally frazzled, and now it looks a completely different football team. And we say this all the time, mate. It shoulders up. The boys have got ability, man. These young men have got ability. They just need to be shown the right guidance, and week in, week out.
And empowered to be creative.
Yeah, of course. But you go to training, you see it. You've seen it evolve over the last 2 to 3 months. You saw it at the first training session, and within the first week that Josh Fraser took over, there was a marked change with which the way in we were communicating at training, what we were focusing on at training, the way in which we want to play now. It's a completely different brand of football. Completely different brand of football. And it's so much less taxing as well.
True.
I know you don't want to look too far
ahead. It creates energy. It
does.
generates
It
energy.
does.
Yeah.
It does. But I find myself, I don't know if we all obviously get up and about for goals, but I found myself cheering harder for the tackles at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Those defensive actions when the game is already won, but you're so committed to what you're doing and you're so brought in or you're so bought into what you're doing that irrespective of, and people will question, oh, this team doesn't have a killer instinct. I can tell you now they've got it.
Yep.
I can tell you now they've got it. So impressive. So impressive. And to look at it, again, medium to long term, imagine what we could do with two elite gun forwards. Again, and it's no, I don't want to knock Brody Kemp or Mitch McGovern or anything like that, but we know what their slight deficiencies are.
Yep.
And that's okay. That's okay. I thought Kemp was good tonight again, got beautiful pair of hands. Probably should have kicked a couple of more goals, but he got his goal at the end. You know, he's kicked 2 for the night. He was strong again, and I'm bloody pleased for him. Bloody pleased for him. He's getting the opportunity. He's held that forward line together, and Harry Mackay again was sensational. Good on him too. He got the
drop punt on the fucking boundary line.
Harry,
Unbelievable.
He got the. We're actually running lucky with the video content we're doing on AFL Nation for work at SEN. Last night, Sean Manor interviewed Sean Manor post game down at Geelong. And he spilt the beans to me with regards to Jeremy Cameron coming in. And tonight, Harry Mackay's given one of SEN sponsors the greatest plugs of all time. So I might have to go send the invoice a little later. He got the Tempur pillow, Harry. Harry got the Tempur pillow tonight.
Oh, did he?
He goes, oh, it was funny. We had the recording and we were there recording their post-game and we were having a good laugh. And Harry goes to Jared, he goes, I've been seeing the last 2 years, a lot of the boys have been running with the Tempur pillow. He goes, I was wondering why I couldn't get my hands on one. Well, there you go. There you got one.
Amazing.
He'll sleep tight tonight.
Hey, mate, they made our bed, we made our bed, and now we're going to sleep very, very tight in our bed.
Hey, I will say one thing when it comes to money. When you spend out of spite, nothing good ever happens. And when you move for money over loyalty, eventually it'll come back to bite you.
Amen. Well said.
You enjoy your night, enjoy your evening, and we will see you all on Sunday afternoon under the lid of Marvel Stadium against the Bulldogs. Was there an update on Chera?
No, I didn't know there was anything.
Okay. No, I saw a few things that I haven't been able to corroborate or confirm, but I think all was okay with Adam Chera at the end. That might just be one to keep an eye on, not to scare anybody, but I did see a few things. But I think post-game he was okay, but I'll do some digging on that anyway.
Okay. We'll take a look. All right, mate. Go well.
Enjoy. Have a good night. See you, crew.
Blues.
Go Blues.
See you, mate. Let's get Luke back in, see if the sound is going to work. Luke, yeah.
Please, can you hear me? Please.
Yeah,
please tell me you can hear me. Yes. Hell, come on. Oh, my God, man. Like, I haven't been to many games at Marvel this year, but that was Sunday night. I'm here for it. 7:30, no public holiday. Got to go to work tomorrow at 8 a.m. I'm so here for it. Like, nothing can beat this right now.
One of the storylines of the night was the Blue Baggers showing up in full force, showing up. It was a tough time slot. You could excuse so many people for not going, but like 40,000+ people. I was very proud as a Carlton supporter to see the Blues turn out. Where's your sound, bro? Nah. Take these out. Can
you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So sorry about that. Everybody on the fan cams as well. I will get to. I will say though, somebody made a great point about the defensive profile of the team, and I just wanted to shout out Sam Doherty. He's made this point on his podcast In the Lab. If you haven't listened to it, great pod, great producer behind it as well, from all accounts.
But yeah, he's made a good point because I was looking at the first half and was watching amongst all the injuries that were happening on St Kilda's side. I saw they were really set up really well, like when we were trying to get the ball out of our D50, and knowing that for the past 4 or 5 weeks alone, we've been the best in the competition in scoring from D50 into forward 50. Saints.
Wow. Sound. No. What's going on, bro? What is happening? What is going on?
Hello.
Well, I could hear that.
You're back.
This fucking sucks.
You're back. I can hear you. And now I can't.
Can you hear me now?
What's going on? Yes.
Anyways. So sorry for everybody at home, especially everybody in the room. What I will say, though, is that the Saints did so much work to throw us off of our one side of the game that has brought us the most upside these last couple of weeks. And I just want to say, like, we've talked so much about this back six. I've not seen a back six at Carlton, player by player, be that comfortable in the role that they're in these last couple of weeks. And the highlight of that is Wade Dirksen. The amount of times where he could have where the switch was on or we wanted to move so far forward, the fact that he was able to take his time and actually get that kick. And we've talked about the kicking, like sublime, but out of that back six,
I can't hear you. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
guys, I'm bowing out.
All right, I can hear you now.
See you later, guys. I'm going now.
Go Blues.
Go the
Thanks,
fucking
man.
Tigers.
It's sad because like he had great information. He was giving us great gems. That's the great man Luke, also known as producer Luke, for DDF. But Luke, I don't know what happened there, but thank you very much for calling in. All right, let's get along. Carboni Carlton with the $3. Cooper Lord, 18 disposals at 94%. Thank you, mate. All right, let's get through some more. We have got Mark. Hello, mate.
2 down, 2 left. How are you?
I'm good, mate. Good to see you back on the fan cams. A very needed return after the Blues found form.
No words needed to be described last week, considering that you had issues with the other guy, Luke, before, and a few others from last week as well. And I thought maybe it was just best to keep it pretty simple. But has anyone mentioned this stat tonight?
Which one?
Right. Mark Pitternet is 10-0 under Josh Fraser.
He is, because he didn't play Hawthorn or Collingwood. Wow.
He's basically like the little miniature Undertaker of WrestleMania, and then that streak kept going and going and going and going and going and going until a certain beast ended that. But we'll get onto that another time. So I just thought I'd raise that up. And wasn't he fantastic tonight? Yes, Frankie, he's probably one that I probably am wrong about him, actually. He's someone that's just doing his role beautifully. And the rest of the team, it's just the continuity around the club has just been extraordinary. To think that we were 1-8 and we're now on the positive ledger. It's extraordinary.
Mark, they put the fucking belt to the ass.
Isn't it funny how things that I've come up with is now coming into fruition all around the Blue Abroad Carlton community? But I've been saying this, the best way is to just have the attacking flair, and then the rest of it follows suit. So it's just really good to see, man. I mean, it's funny how well, I'm currently laying in my own bed because I will start in a few hours. So yeah, we were laying on our beds a lot early in the year, and look who's laying on their deathbeds right now.
Yep.
The Saints.
The Saints might need to hire Enright and give him the job before. I don't know if Ross is going to make it through next year.
I'll tell you right now, man, it could get to a point where Richmond could beat St Kilda next Saturday to farewell Brody and some of their premiership heroics because they look cooked. And look, I highly doubt the Eagles will beat the Giants up in NG. But gee, if that was to happen, then we can literally park the bus next Sunday, which actually it's not just a big game next Sunday. It's also another big day as well.
Is it Mark Piternet's 100th game next week?
Now, that's in 2 weeks. But I'll also be 35 just like you next week.
There you go.
And I know I know my birthday record throughout the years has been on the positive. Well, it's funny, when we bet Port Adelaide last year, it happened to be on the 16th, which was a Saturday. This year it's a Sunday. So hopefully we can seal that deal. And then who would have thought that if potentially, and if it can be a reality, a Blues Pies wildcard final?
It's happening, Mark. I'm telling you. I'm telling everyone, get ready, because that's the one demon we haven't exercised yet, and it's coming.
Well, think of it this way. If it was to happen, I mean, we hope, or if it does, it's still an if, but if it does. Swoop, Luke Caruana, after all your little miniature home and away victories, yeah, it's probably scarred us a bit, but remember this. Finals records, grand finals records against the two teams, we still lead that. I know that's been a long time that both the clubs have played each other in a final. Of course, that's still yet to be remained. But if and when, it's going to be the first of our lifetime. And we can only hope that those older than us can teach us and put to us what it was always like to scar them in the games that really matter. Because home and away, you can always picture it one way or the other. They're going to keep harping about round 23, 2022. Great. But will it matter if it's 8th v 9th and then we send them packing? And then maybe could we somehow get to the never seen 17? Look, we're 90 to 95% there. We still need one more. You're going to think St Kilda beats Richmond and Gold Coast. You just have to think of that. You don't wish of sides to lose, but you got to think they do have an easier run. We've still been known as the hardest run, although, funny enough, when did the Fraser train start?
Bulldogs.
And it could end there to seal our deal next Sunday.
We need to pack out that joint next week, I'll tell you that much.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure that you'll have myself and the rest being there next Sunday in full health, as today has just been shocking all round weather-wise, although the rest of the weekend was okay. But anyhow, we've ticked another one off. Now we just got to make sure we get there one more time, and then the rest can obviously take care of itself. And in saying that, I know I've said a bit already, and I know you've got a few people to still get through because you don't want to leave it too late. But I will have something installed next week. So get ready. That's, of course, we need to win first. We need to win first. Or if the Saints and the Giants happen to stumble, then we've already got our spot sealed before we have to play. So we're still going to assume that they're going to win. And we've still got to obviously keep this train rolling. Because you can't have a side missing out on a wild card after smashing the reigning premiers and in the form that we're in. Because it's crazy. I even said that, was this a sugar hit to Alex and a few others that many weeks ago? Well, God, I mean, again, once we seal that deal, maybe it ain't anymore. Maybe it's more a lot real than what we all think.
Yep. Looking forward to it, mate. I hope to see you next week.
Let's start that proceeding next week, hopefully. I got to go. Got to rest up.
See you, mate.
Talk then. Go.
Mate. Good to see Mark back on the fan cams. Spider Official with the $10 here. I'm a professional athlete for my entire life on a very high scale. The turnaround is 1,000% them playing for their coach. I've gone through it myself, and you have blinders for success. Go Blues. Wow. Thank you very much for that. All right. Let's go with Blue Boy Sammy.
Hey, Terry. How's it going?
Good, mate. How are you doing?
Oh, mate. Couldn't do any better, could we?
Special night. Special
Terry, I just want to say I'm completely on board with Fraser right now. Like,
Yep.
this is sustainable. This is like, I've seen our players, like, they're tackling packs. They're not dropping their heads. We're trying things like those kicks that we hit into the center. Yes, sometimes we're getting them wrong, but you can see, like, prime example, Billy. He'll kick it. There'll be something going wrong, and we kind of set up okay in order to minimize the damage, but we do get damage sometimes. But in saying that, he doesn't drop his head. He keeps going for it. That's a young kid. Like, with a young kid, it's not about experience. It's not about what they know. It's about what the belief that they've been put in, right? These guys are having a go at it. I mean, last week, after I found out that Fraser's father passed away, they played for him. They played for him, and they played for this coach. And this is not a sugar hit. 4 weeks, 5 weeks, yeah, we're saying maybe it's a sugar hit or whatever it is. This is sustainable. This is unbelievable. I mean, where were these people? Do you remember, like, when we used to have, like, George Hewitt was couldn't make it into the team. You know, you didn't have any of these kids at the back. Like, you still can't believe it. This is sustainable, Terry. We have to get him, because what's the other side? What happens if we get another coach? If he succeeds, yeah, okay, but he's going to still want to make his own thing. Then he's going to put up a new game plan. Then we're going to start losing games because we're trying to transition to a new game plan or whatever that coach is trying to do, right? And we don't know how many of the players are going to buy into that game plan, especially after coming off, you know, this kind of high. You're not going to go, you're going to question your head going, well, I've done well under that coach. I mean, we have selection integrity. We never had this. You got Jacob Wiedering playing in VFL.
Jacob Wiedering was in the twos this morning at 10 a.m. at RSCA Park.
You don't get that, Terry. He would have walked in with 1 foot chopped off.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know you want to wait and you know, you're happy with the decision whichever way it goes. But I'm all on board with this guy at the moment. If he wants the job, I'm pretty sure he would. Go for it. Let's give it a crack.
Could be a really interesting jolt of momentum as well this year if I give it to him, and it just adds more good energy to the group. I wonder.
100%. I mean, they obviously believe in their coach with the way they're playing. What, fourth quarter, man? You're still tackling in packs in the fourth quarter. And you look at the guys, they go around each other when they got the ball out of bounds because they done, you know, 2 against 1 and he got it out of the bounds and all the players are going up to him. This is love in between the team as well. Like it's man, I just want to say I'm very happy with what's happening. I'm very proud of the boys. Yeah, we had a bit of a down thing with the Hawthorn and Collingwood, but it was bound to happen. Mate, go Blues. Kill it out there. Hopefully we smash the Dogs. And, yeah, only good things, hopefully.
I love it. Good on you, Sammy. Thanks for calling in, mate.
Mate.
It's good stuff. Analia.
Oh, hello, Terry. The magic is magicking.
I watched I think you did a part 2, but I watched your part 1.
Mm-hmm.
What you described as what might happen in this game was fucking crazy accurate.
Yeah, I freaked myself out today, to be honest.
So for those who
freaked
didn't
myself
watch
out
the
today.
video, Analia said it'd be very emotionally intense early, and the Saints will get injured, and they will have to learn a lesson of the way that they've been doing things, and they're going to have to be forced to do it in a different way. And then when Nas went down, I'm like, oh my God, they're going to be forced to play in a different way.
Immediately. None of them should have been playing. I feel like, and I hate him. It makes me sick to say it because I really hate St Kilda. But I feel bad for them because there's poison there. Like, I feel like for the Gold Coast, there's poison there. You can see it. We all can see it because we felt it with Carlton last year.
Yeah.
But there's poison there. And there's this destruction of the team space. The fact that we were so on point with the energy today, though, I can't describe it to people who don't understand astrology, but it's very exciting. We aligned with that energy, like exact, like nailed it. If that was a client of mine, that's gold star behavior.
Wow.
Like they nailed that today. The team space, they let everyone shine, but nobody shone too bright. Like it was just, and we had an extra gift though, because Daddy Josh had his father with him the whole time. And you could feel it. You could see it. He was helping with that communication. He was helping with direction from Josh, I think. It was magic. It was fucking magic. Fuck you, Saints. That's what happens when you don't have a soul. That's what happens. It happened to us. It fucking happened to us.
It did.
You fall apart. Look at the people who fell apart. Naz is a Pisces. Pisces energy people attract trauma energy from people. That's what happened to Cripps last year. He's a Pisces. He fell apart. He got drowned. They drown in it. You know, when he's the first person down, that's such a bad sign. It's such a bad sign. The fact that our Scorpios are great sign.
You just saw the same. They didn't know how to process. They walk taller when Nas is out there, and fair enough, he's a superstar. And I mean, that's their journey. They're going to have to learn how to win without him, and it's amazing.
Yeah, you can see it, and like I think it's really interesting, and I think it would be for a lot of Carlton supporters to see that, just that crumble of when the one person can't stand up. And I think that's such an interesting contrast to us, especially Weeders in the freaking VFL today. Like, why everyone was like, there's no way. And like, that's how it is. And I think that's Josh, right? I think he said it in one of his interviews, like that he doesn't go either way. I don't get overexcited when we win. I don't get overly down when we lose. We stay here emotionally and we don't go up, we don't go down. And that's what they needed. And I do want to say, and this is probably going to sound like a bit of a lecture, but everybody who is bagging Voss, you got to shut up, man.
Yeah.
We needed that. We needed him. The emotional poison last year that Carlton had, Josh is a Capricorn. He doesn't do that sort of emotion. We needed Voss to absorb all of the emotion that they don't talk about. That's what Cancer energy people do. Yeah. If we didn't have him, Josh would have drowned. He wouldn't have dealt with it.
I mean, it's very easy to just say, why didn't we get rid of him early? He played an important part. People forget we were a soft, pathetic, spineless team before Voss came. He instilled a level of like toughness in the group, but then we needed a little bit more balance with some skill and execution and game plan. And that's ultimately when the end of Voss came. And he played a role in getting the club moving in a different direction that it needed to go 100%. As well.
They needed it. They needed to learn that. You know, the poison in Carlton that was like telling everybody, you're the best, we have to be the best. It was drowning them. You know, he needed to bring them back down. He needed to bring them, like mold them back in together into being one. And I think that's why we couldn't have a lot of the new guys in. I definitely knew that's why Jagger couldn't play. He couldn't get drowned in that. He's part of the new electricity. And so we got Voss to clean that out. And like, because Josh, he just assumes that you're coming here emotionally responsible for yourself and having practiced your skills, and I'll put you in where the puzzle fits you. Yeah. And I think that allows them to regulate first, because they're like, okay, well, that's how I'm walking in the door. But they would never have been able to do that without Voss. I think we've got such a good shot. I think the way they aligned today is very exciting, just with what was happening for them. It really is a good sign that something's been locked in for them. Something has really connected, which I thought last week. But for me this week, I was like, okay, excellent. And like, this is the sort of energy that Sam Walsh gets injured in. So the fact that he was just very strong, very forceful, that's also such a good sign. So it's very exciting. We should all be very excited. And so many times, people in the commentators saying stuff that I'm like, that's spells. That's spells. People are afraid to play us. We'll be there in September. People who hated us are casting spells on the Carlton name for us.
Yeah. The commentators are, I mean, that's another conversation. I mean, today, for example, Josh Jenkins, absolute fucking peanut commentary today. 2 pieces of footage, same action. Jack Ison gets a ball in forward 50, raises his arm to try and draw the free. He's like, oh, if you watch Jack Ison play, he's got to get this out of his game. Saints play does it in the 4th quarter, gets the free kick paid to him. Josh goes, oh, just smart play. Like, fuck off, mate.
Oh my God. Yeah, people can't hide their shit anymore. I'm loving it. Part of the energy is doing that to the media. They're just like spewing out all of their bullshit and getting themselves caught up. It's excellent. It's excellent. Yeah. And you can feel the community, even within the AFL, you can feel everyone coming into their communities and like wanting it back, wanting the good vibes back in one way or another, not being so controlled. It's nice. It's good. And I think Carlton's leading the way because I think, come on, we dealt with a lot of shit. In my world, I'd be like, we faced a lot of trauma. 2023 to 2025 was a trauma period and we are coming out the other side. You can see it. It's nice.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, on to next week. On to the doggies.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That'll be a fun game. I
look forward to your preview.
Yeah. Can't wait. Eclipse energy next week. So it is going to be wild.
Okay. I look forward to it. Analia, you're a star. Thanks for calling in.
Have a good night.
You too. See ya. Wow. All right. Tom.
Tezza.
You told the people to show up.
Mate.
You fucking told them to show up and you were right. You were spot on.
Mate, it was everything. I messaged you today and I said, I'll be on the fan cams when we win. Not if we win. Not if we have a good game, maybe we'll win. It's when we win.
Yep.
Oh, while I was just sitting here, I was like, I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch the fan cams from when we lost to Brisbane back in when we went 1-8. You and Joe were laughing that we'd kicked 11 goals in the second half and it was the highest goals we'd kicked in 10 years. Mate, we're doing that on the regular now.
True.
This is generational. This is where it all starts. I said it last week. We're going to be talking about the Brisbane. It might not be this year, but it's starting.
It's the fear factor we could be putting into the competition if we just still got to get the right people. Got to get the right people handling it.
We do.
I think we have the right people to handle it. Because I think when we rose last time, it wasn't a sustainable rise, and we didn't have the right people handling it.
No.
People were here for the wrong reasons, whether that was on the field, off the field. I think Paul said it just before when he was on. The game's done and buried, and these players are like just out there every second,
Absolutely.
out there trying to prove a point to continue to dominate.
Yeah, they're like they are hungry. They want it. Like you've got guys in the team that want the hits. You got Taylor Byrne running through A graders for the Saints and just not giving a shit. Like the kid is. He ran through Cripps today. Cripps was on the ground hurt, and Taylor Byrne just got up. And we haven't had guys like that for years in our side.
Yeah.
Like Frankie Evans, he's been disregarded from 2 clubs. He's one of the highest rated players in the league this week.
His game is batshit crazy when you look at it. It's the 22 touches, whatever, 10 inside, 12 inside 50s, 10 scoring involvements, whatever it is, 613 meters gained.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. The ratings tomorrow with him are going to be fun.
Mate, they're going to be blue. They're going to be fluorescent blue.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But it's just everyone. Like Harry kicking goals from his ass, kicking drop punts. Like it's the confidence that they've always lacked.
Yeah.
But now that they have it, they're bulletproof.
Yeah.
And there might be hiccups on the way. Every team's going to have a bad game, but fucking talking about the doggies, talking about Freo, mate. Like, it's what we wanted. It's what we wanted.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, and I won't. But I watched the doggies, and I'm like, fuck. Have they run out of petrol tickets?
I watched Freo this week, and I was like, we're as good as Melbourne.
Yeah, man. We can beat anyone.
Yeah, it's just, and when the crowd gets going, that's why it's so important that we show up.
Yes.
We are so important as a Carlton community.
Yeah.
Like today, the We Want Fraser chant.
3,000 fucking people.
And shout out the girls as well. There was 20,000 watching the AFLW, like giving us a real opener. The boys were getting around it. Like, it was just, the vibes were unbelievable. It's how footy should be.
Yeah. Next week, I genuinely think we can make that place rattle, because there'll be no excuse about late Sunday. It's 3:15 on a Sunday, like jam-packed, 50,000 to the brim, overflowing. Like, it's
And like, I know what have we done in the recent past? We're like throwing stones in glass houses, but St Kilda and the Bulldogs have got the most mentally weak supporter bases for when their backs are against the wall. I'm sorry to say it, but they don't show up. When their backs are against the wall, they just stay home. And I know the Doggies fans next week will be feeling it, and 40,000 Carlton fans, they won't handle it.
No.
They just won't.
No. That's why I was so big. That's like, and it's really hard to host a show and like sort of tell people like what to do. People live their lives, and you got to let them do it. But when I was at that Sydney game last week, St Kilda Sydney game, and I watched the Sydney crowd overwhelm the Saints, I was like, I know we can do that.
Yeah, it's what we can do, and it's like today, like when the We Want Fraser chant was going, that's his job interview right there.
Yeah,
Graham Wright and Chris Davies are sitting up in the rooms. They've got to be going, fuck, like we're your bosses.
Yeah.
You answer to us. And 40,000 of us want the prick, you give it to him.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
Mate, it is, the club doesn't exist if we're not there. And it's just so important. Like, no matter how long this ride goes for, everyone needs to be on the ride and just take every bump. It's so important.
See it out. Do the very best we can this year. Retool. Cody's coming. Jesse Motlop's going to get fit. O'Farrell's going to get fit. Matt Carroll's going to get fit. There's 17 players out of contract. You fucking turn them over, half of them, whatever you do with them. You bring in a couple of free agents.
Some back of it, the generations playing in fucking Seaford today. Like,
yeah, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you stay humble. You work hard. You do all those things. Like, you don't let the winning corrupt you, and good things can happen.
Yeah, it's just, this is me humble. Like, can you imagine this gets worse? But like, we are at that stage now where we have to, like, guys like Nick Haynes, like, unbreakable. He is unmovable. Like Harry Dean, like Brody Kemp didn't have a great game in front of goals, but they get a lot of drive out of Jack. And when they went to Cal Wilkie was nowhere in intercept possessions today.
I didn't really notice his game tonight. Yeah.
Like, it's just, we're setting out a game plan for other teams. Like, the way St Kilda win a game, they have more than about 100, 110 uncontested marks. They had 70 total marks for today. Like, just stifling their ball movement, taking away what they're good at, and then flipping it on them. And what did we score from turnover? Like 66 points.
66 points from turnover, which was our second highest from last week, which was our highest.
Yeah.
Last week we kicked a goal with 47% of our entries.
Yeah.
This week it was 35%.
And I mean, like, that's pretty
that's very
AFL
good.
Average. That's very good. Like,
Yeah.
You get very rare weeks where you get that back to back because other teams go to work but like Ross Lyon's supposed to be the messiah, the coaching like strong head. And he got out coached by a bloke that's coached 10 games, 11 games. Like,
absolutely.
You're only as good as a chippy's only as good as the tools that he has. And Josh Fraser's got a lot of good tools to work with.
I've never seen you with this much spark.
They've given me a spark. Like it's always been there. I've been a Carlton. I've been rusted on for a long time, but it's something different. I don't know what I know what it is, but it's just something is different.
Yeah.
And it's what we all need to just be in.
Yeah.
Because in a few years' time, whatever happens, we'll all want to go back to that magic time. We'll all want to go back and go, let's go back to Brisbane 2026 and start that all over again. And I'm sure that's what Richmond fans think. They're like, let's go back to the end of 2016 and live that again. Like, these are the times that we want, and you got to embrace it.
Yeah.
Don't be standing on the station when the train takes off, because we'll all be on the train. And it's
True.
just
get on board,
mate. Get on board.
Rattle some cage.
We've had the Teague train. Now we're on the fucking Fraser Freight train, whatever it's called. But it's just I'm just so involved in what they're doing as a club, from top to the very bottom. Like, there's just a complete buy-in.
Yeah.
And it's really important that everyone just get it. Just get into it and be a part of it.
Well said, mate. I will chat to you throughout the week.
Yeah. Go enjoy yourself. Good luck with the rating show. It's going to be a good watch.
Go Blues.
Go Blues.
And that was Tom. Airborne Eagle with the $8. It's a full-on buy-in, Tez. How's the accountability of every player on that field? Fraser's system has brought so much connection. Go Blues. Daniel, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much, Webby.
Hello, Terry.
Hello, Webby.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Good. How good's footy? How good's footy?
12:30 in the morning on a fucking Monday morning. We're out here talking about the Blues, mate.
I don't think people realise we were 1-8, Terry. 1-8.
Yeah.
We were 16th on the ladder.
Yes.
We were never that bad. Never.
Yeah.
It's just so enjoyable to go to the footy, right? And see modern day tactics and system. I'll tell you what I've noticed under Fraser. These little pop kicks to loose players in the middle of the ground or on the wing. It's not Voss ball anymore. There's no long bombs down the line trying to get a stoppage. It's modern day football, Terry. Lockie Cowan, mate.
Yeah.
Frankie Evans. The improvement in these players. It's unbelievable. It's so enjoyable. I'm so proud of them. I'm proud of the club. I'm proud of the boys. Right? We're there. We're going to the wild card. There, I said it. Okay? Clip it up. Whatever you want to do. I don't care. We're going to the wild card. If someone had told me that 12 or 13 weeks ago, I tell you what, I would have laughed. I would have said, what? What? But the fucking we want Fraser chant. Oh, my God. Like, Josh Fraser is going to be hard to move now.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
That's all you could ask him to do. Make it hard to say no to you.
Look, I'm still a bit scarred from the David Teague experience, I'll be honest.
Okay.
Okay, don't come for me, people. I'm just a little bit scarred from that experience. But look, if he gets it, he gets it, and I'll support him because he's gone 10-2, so he can coach.
He can coach.
Yeah. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it's his to lose, or?
Honestly, I've reached a level with the club, and this happened before Fraser. I reached a level, I think last year in particular, I just reached a level with following the club where just like flow with it, just go with it. Voss is the man, Voss is not the man. Like you just, move with it. I don't care to be right or wrong. I'm not an expert. I don't have the full information. Like I have, we all make the best guesses with the information that we do. I don't care if I'm right or wrong on what I think. I'm not like this is my opinion, and I don't value it too much. My biggest thing is just do it the right way. Don't cut corners and quadruple check everything. Every little corner to check and ask a question, make the phone call about this of this person, like check everything and just get the full information. Because at the end of the day, all you can do with this decision is make sure you get all the information that you need. So that's where I'm at with it. And if it's Fraser, great, I'll get behind it. If it's any of the others, I'll also get behind it. That's just how I roll with it.
I've probably only been tuning in for the last half an hour, but I haven't heard anyone praise Pitternet.
Mate,
Pitto absolutely
fucking awesome tonight.
Him.
Yeah.
He bathed him.
Both of them.
Compare the pair. Pitto's on 400K. TDK's on 1.8 million. Compare the pair. He bathed him. Killed him. 17-2 compared to 7 touches.
He fucking smashed him tonight.
It's his 100th next week, isn't it, as well?
I think it's in 2 weeks. I think it's Fremantle.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But no, it's good. It's good. Off
Next
we go,
Sunday, there better not be less than 50,000 people in that joint. I don't care. This is it. This is all we all fucking wanted, and we stay up late doing those losses on the fan cams. Get to the fucking game next week.
I tell you what, there is nothing quite like a Carlton crowd when they're up and about.
Nothing.
I'm telling you. I had to stand up behind the cheer squad today. There's nothing like it. We're sending the St Kilda fans off the "we can see you sneaking out." Like it's just there's nothing like it, Terry.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
We are all emotional about our club. Good and bad. Good and bad. Right?
Yes.
But we just want success.
Yep.
We just want premierships. That's all. That's why we're here.
Well, I think we want to be proud because when we can be proud of our club, we can add a special element to the whole game day.
Like our fans are the most passionate fans in the league, or close to. Right? It's just so enjoyable. Just like Dopey Harry, I haven't heard that in a while. I haven't heard the Lygon Street Butchers in a while. Wonder why that is. Proper coaching.
Yes.
And system. We can do anything this year. We're only just getting started, Terry. This is the start.
Yes, it is. It is the start. It's the beginning.
So excited. So excited and so proud.
Yeah.
I love my club and I'm so proud of them.
I love it.
And,
good on you, Webby.
And to beat those bastards by 40+ points as well. TDK on the ground. Sauce on the ground. His old man in the stands. I hope you enjoyed it.
Fucking stick it right up them.
Sorry. Fuck them.
I
I
love
hate
it.
them. I can't stand them. They're a nothing football club to me.
It's so good. I love it. They were all waiting, hoping to win tonight because they were going to tune into this show. They were going to fucking. I saw some of their comments online. They're pathetic.
Did you sit with Jake? Is that
I
what
sat
happened?
next to Jake. Yeah. And I won't have anyone say a bad word to Jake because he was all class tonight. He was fucking all class. I won't have one person say a bad word about that man. As for the rest of that fucking fan base, they can fucking stick it up their ass.
Like that game in round 7 or 8 when they just put us to the sword in that third quarter. I've never felt so low at the football watching that.
Yeah.
And then to come out tonight and just play like that and turn it on and so good. It's so refreshing.
Soak it up. Have the best week of your life. And
Let's
go
enjoy
again.
it, people. Let's enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Just go over the top. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? If you want to say we're going to win the flag, we'll say it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but yes. Who cares?
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Soak it up. Get there next Sunday. Franco, get there with the kids. Vince.
Yep.
Calling you out now. Get there. Just
Love
enjoy
it. Webby, it's been great. Thanks for calling in.
Go Blues, go!
Blues. Caller of the night, Webby. They've all been great. I'd like to declare the fan cams officially like back. All right, John.
Tez, how are you, mate?
Fucking awesome, mate.
How was it live there?
I think Jad was saying it earlier. I was a bit tense early because I was like, oh, and it was actually Jake sitting next to me at one point in the second or third. He's like, why are you so tense? I'm like, oh, the next goal. He's like, mate. He's like, mate, we're broken. Like, we're no good. Like, we're broken. And I was like, yeah, like you can trust them. It's okay. Like you can let go and trust them. Like we're a good team again.
Oh, it was so good, wasn't it? The belief amongst the group, and those boys' selflessness, just playing for each other, and the belief and trust that they have.
Yeah.
There's none of those shit kicks that just come back to haunt them. And when the opposition get a goal, we'll get one straight back.
Yep.
When was the last time you've seen that? You haven't seen that in years. And we can talk about coaches and individual players, and I did a shout out very early on before I got in the queue. I just thought Pito was huge, and a lot of the other guys were, but Pito was enormous because that's where it all starts.
Like, just put the A-grade rucks to the sword.
You know what he was doing? Like, it was funny because Pito had a coffin there, and he got the nail, and he went TDK, right?
Yeah.
And then there was another little nail in the coffin for Sauce, right? And then Stocker wanted to play up a little bit, and then Cripps pulled him to the side, and he just pushed him back, and he said, enough of that.
Yeah.
Right. And the boys have got so much love, so much belief. They're playing for each other. And that young lady that was on before, she's so right what she's saying about Fraser being a Capricorn and being the calming, effect on the team. And I think I spoke to you about 5 or 6 weeks ago, and I said to you, Terry, trust it, because the poison's gone.
Yeah.
All the poison's gone. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy just the way that they're building their foundation now. And I lived it in the 80s and 90s, and I'm an old bastard, and I'm just so happy that you younger blue baggers are going to experience this. And when you're my age, you'll have those memories.
Yeah. We're not, I mean, this is great. I'm grateful for everything. But just the idea of, I mean, the next premiership for the club, whenever that time is going to be, just to unite the generations with a common experience again. Like, it's just such an important step along the way.
It sure is. It sure is. Do you know where was Fraser at Collingwood last year?
Yeah.
He was. Yeah. I had a mate of mine, and he has a lot to do with Collingwood on the corporate side. And a couple of weeks ago, because he was always taking the piss out of me, oh, Collingwood, oh, you know, Carlton, like, there you go again, you've always got excuses and all that. And a couple of weeks ago, we were having a chat, and he just said to me, it's no coincidence that Fraser is at Carlton. He said, when you couldn't get Fly, and this was his exact words, when you couldn't get Fly and Voss wasn't given a full contract, right? And that was always the case. He said, and Fraser was never meant to be the coach, because at some stage, if the wheels fell off as they did, and I don't want to be negative, but things happen for a reason. But something's fallen into place now. Something's fallen into place which they can't ignore. So whether he gets it, whether he doesn't get it, or whatever, like you, I believe in him as a coach. I really do. But when the process, you know, is finished, and if he doesn't get it, well, then I'm still on board. But it's the best thing that's ever happened to this club.
Going away from the bottleneck contracts, going away from sort of like just identifying, here, you 6 blokes are the stars of the team and you get the big contracts, and moving away from that and spreading it out, that's what it is. That's what it's got to be moving forward. And
well, we were too heavily focused on the stars before.
Well, I think we just tried to we've got this top end talent, and we just said, you're stars, and you're going to be the premiership players.
It's like parents giving their kids not too much love, but just telling them that they're the best at everything. Yep. And they buy into that, but there's big changes there. I'm not in the 4 walls, but you can see it. I've run successful companies before, and you can see that not only is there a structure, a process, accountability, they've bought into it, and they're playing out of their skin, and which is so enjoyable to watch. But, you know, last week we said, where did that come from? Like, you know, just everything clicked. And it's very hard to back that up.
Yep.
And when I put the next 2 games, I said, you know, if we get over the Saints by 3 or 4, I'll be really, really wrapped, because we'll beat and bash the Bulldogs, because no English, right? Tim English doesn't play. You can go through the Bulldogs record. They don't win. They don't win. But Bontempelli's really, really sore. He's so sore. Yeah. He had no run in last week. He couldn't go and burst through packs, and he could only move one way. He couldn't go in and out. He could only move one way. So I'm very, very confident next week. We just have to bring that same mentality, which there's no reason why that mentality will drop off, because these guys aren't getting ahead of themselves.
No, well, I think also when you've come through the depths of the hole that they were in, They found something. They're not going to want to let this go, and they're going to want to protect it with all their might. Like, they don't want to go back to the pits again. Like, surely, like, collectively, they're just aligned. They're on the same page. I mean, Jacob Wiedering playing in the twos today was really the ultimate statement that things are different now.
Oh, look, I was always hoping that if he did come back in, maybe it would be next week. But the fact that he played twos, you're 100% right. The fact that he played twos just tells you about the integrity. And not only that, though, we used to play all these players half injured, like when they were not 90% right, when they were 75% right.
Yeah.
And with Wieders, I think it's been a really bit unfair for him this year amongst the fan cams, with a lot of people saying trade him. The injury that the guy had in that State of Origin game, and to get himself back, which he should have come back maybe 2 or 3 weeks later than he did.
Yeah.
And then it's just been horrible for him. And then to say, "Oh, trade him if we're going to get this," or trade him, you don't trade Wiedering when you've got young Harry Dean down there, right? And he is a kid, right? Even though he plays like an old tough bastard, God love him, but you need him there for the next couple of years.
Yeah,
you need him there, and I don't think Wieders wants to go. If Wieders wanted to go, well, then sure, you'd explore it. You'd say, go explore wherever you want. Go, good, fuck off. But if Wieders wants to stay, right, well, then you can't trade him. You can't trade him. Charlie wanted to go. There was all that shit that was happening. And look what we got. We got Florent and Hayward. And Hayward just drives that bubbly energy in there.
They bounce off each other, and Cottrell and Akers have it together, and the blend of, I mean, we're very fortunate to have the level of talent that we have with the youngsters, like Dean and Jagger Smith, like the two of them in isolation, like they are fucking gems of kids.
Aren't they?
They're very good.
They're generational.
Yeah, they're very
good.
They're
generational. They are.
You build teams around them. You build your club around those pieces.
You sure do. You sure do. But Frank the Tank, wasn't he amazing tonight? I think his kicking efficiency was about 85% or something like that, something ridiculous. I don't have stats on it, but from every kick that he made, and 2 big crunching tackles as well.
Yeah.
And I love the tackle that Pitto did when there was a holding the ball in the third quarter. He just monstered him.
Yeah.
And Byrne, a bump that he gave to one of the players, it's get out my way, bang, and then the ball went forward. This is just like a buy-in from completing that. And they are very talented.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are very talented.
They are.
Terry, we're going to win by 30 plus next week. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay. All right.
We'll win by 30 plus. What happens the week after, I don't know. But if nobody's injured tonight, I don't know. I know Chero was he felt for his hamstring, but I think it was just cramp.
Okay, I haven't seen any of that at all. So we'll.
Yeah, he came off. He wasn't asked about it post game on Fox, but I'm presuming it was just cramp.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm presuming. Anyway, I love your show, mate.
Thank
Up
you,
the
mate.
baggers. And we'll see you next week.
Go Blues.
All right, go Blues. Thanks,
See you, John. Love it. All right. Stevie.
Hey.
How you going?
Good. Been a bit of a fan for a while, but come from Twitter.
Oh, mate. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for tuning in. What's your account on Twitter?
Pistolero Films.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I do a few tweets here and there and get a bit of blues action at me. But I was coming home from I think it was maybe not the Geelong game. I can't remember what game it was, but I was coming home and I was trying to listen to SEN and it just dawned on me when the fan cams is like the thing to be on now, or the thing to listen to, and like SEN, and like I want to hear the callback of all the fans ringing in, and it's like they take 2 calls and then they go to an ad, and then before even that started, actually it was the game at the MCG, and then they did this whole wrap up of 10 minutes before they went to the calls. Yeah, and then they did the calls, and I'm like, and then they went to an ad, 2 calls, go to an ad, and I'm like, oh. As soon as I got home and put the fan cams on, and this is just the future. So I just wanted to start with that. It's
thank you. I think there will come a time. I mean, I've had quite a few people tuning in tonight. Whenever that moment comes, it comes. But I think there will just come a time where people just realize, like, what the fuck am I doing tuning into SEN after a game for? Like, yeah.
It's just that maybe that they need to survive by doing that. But anyway. But yeah, no, it was good. And then I've made it like a little bit of a tradition. And I should come on more when it's not going so well, because it's hard. It's hard watching people talk about us when we lose, and like, but when we beat Geelong, come home, have a couple of drinks, because I don't drink as much as I used to. Just I've got some port from when I come gather around, so have a couple of ports, listen to the fan cams, go to bed at 1 a.m. But I was the Geelong game, and then and then tonight, I got a funny story from today. I last week when we beat the Lions, I was in like level 3 in like about 4 rows, like in the Carlton section, and I got home and I'm listening to the fan cams, and this is it's about 1 a.m. and I'm psyched. So I got onto Ticketmaster and booked for the Saints game, and I'm like, I think I found exactly the same seat in the area where I've sat tonight. And then as like the game's leading up to it, I'm realizing, oh shit, I'm probably sitting in the Saints. It's like it's the reverse. It's their home section, and I bought a ticket into their section, and I turn up and I sit, and this Saints supporter and her daughter, and she's right there, and she's got a bag. And I'm like, oh, that's my seat. And she like takes a while to remove the bag, and she finally removes it. I'm like, all right. I sit down and feel a bit awkward. I'm sitting right next to these 2 Saints supporters, and then she eventually turns to me and goes, "Oh, I'm hoping you're going to be a respectful fan. This seat is where my dead husband used to sit." And I'm like, "Oh fuck." I don't know how long he's passed away, but I think they've obviously they have I don't understand how it works, because I've never had a reserved seat. I've always just sat in like the areas where you get there early and get a seat. But by the sounds of it, they've always had those particular seats reserved. And when he was alive, he would always sit in that seat. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, look, I'm fine. I'm not like a rude, disrespectful fan. And I kind of felt bad the whole time. I'm like, oh fuck, I can't boo. I don't feel like booing when when everyone else is booing, and then finally 3/4 time comes and she left.
Great. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, but it's going so good. Like it's really enjoyable at the moment. I don't know, like this. I feel like it's such a unique time where you can enjoy a team playing and look forward to the youth like that. I'm not sure this feeling will be there next year, because the pressure will be more on. It's such a rare thing. Like, I mean, even if usually a coach gets sacked not so early in the season, and maybe it's later in the year, and there's not as many games to enjoy this, and not so long for all the youth to come up and experiment so much, and just to let go. There's like nothing to lose, and it's just worked out so well that who could believe that we'd go on such a rolling win. So it's great. It's just like, I don't know, like it's hard to know how much how far ahead to get ahead of ourselves, because like whether it's Fraser or whoever gets the job, come next year, like is it still going to be like this? But like what's happening,
mate? So good. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for this is your debut.
Yeah, it's my debut. I'll try to come on more regularly, and I was at I had a friend psych me up to come on because I've been thinking about it for a few games now, and I thought I should just do it.
No, mate, it was great to hear your perspective. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, thanks for calling in. And go the Blues.
Go Blues.
Go Blues. See you, mate.
See ya.
That was Stevie. Love your work. Andy's in the house. My boy Brody Kemp for the culture. Love it. Love it. Aiden.
Hello, Terry.
Hello, Aiden. 1 a.m.
Yeah. Our 1 a.m. sessions, sorry, tend to go deep at times. But I think the last time we had one, I mean, yeah, it was a couple months ago. But
Aiden, tell me about the game, Aiden, for fuck's sake. Tell me what you saw tonight, mate.
Yeah, it was great. It was a comprehensive win. I mean, yeah, I can't stand them. I fucking hate them. Like, they're probably on level with Collingwood. Like, I actually can't stand them. I like Jake. Like, Jake's very nice. I can't stand the rest of their fucking feral supporters. They are so arrogant. It starts with their president, and then it sweeps down from there. All pre-season about improving, about this, about that. Where's it gotten them? There you go. So, again, they're going to make excuses for tonight. They'll probably be like, Wanganeen Miller are injured and he's injured, she's injured. But at the end of the day, like, you can't rely on superstars to get you over the line. So, look, it was a great win. I didn't expect us to win by that much. But
mate, that's our 11th win of the season. 11.
Yeah, well, and we came from what? 1 and 8.
1 and 8. We were 16th.
16th, and trade him, trade her, trade me, trade you. Like, that's
everyone
what
was getting traded. I think Jagger Smith was the only one not getting traded.
Who?
I think Jagger Smith was the only one not getting traded at any point this season.
Yeah, and Dean too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was. I mean, the way that we play, I go into every game now knowing what we're trying to do.
Right.
Is that the same with you? Like, every game now, do you know that, okay, like, this is how we're going to play? Like, I actually know what I'm expecting. Unlike the last time we played them, I had no fucking idea what we were trying to do.
Yeah, I go into games, like especially tonight, not knowing the result, but confident. And I go into games knowing that if we concede 2-3 goals in a row, we're gonna respond. We're not gonna let it become 7 goals in a row. Like we've got temperament. We're calm and collected, and we make adjustments in quarters, in game. We're well organized and we're well committed, and touch wood, we're relatively healthy, and we got guys knocking on the door for selection, and the elements are all coming together. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great to see. Like, I can't believe how much of a good kicking side we are now. Every player in that team, like Walsh and Cripps and Akers especially, who apparently couldn't kick, they're hitting fucking targets left, right, and center now. Like, our disposal efficiency tonight was 78%. Last week it was 80. It was 80 what? 84.
Yeah.
Like, far out. Like,
yes, some of those kicks over the top, in the middle, and even that angle kick that we do to the Taylor Byrne side, just Taylor Byrne's like a little magician. He's only going to get better. He's only going to get better with that play. Cooper Lord is just a clean, good footballer.
Yeah, he's classy.
Yeah, tonight was just another step in for the imagination of what could be. There's still improvement to come, and we still left probably 4 or 5 goals on the table still.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we could have, as you said there, we could have kicked, more goals. I mean, Lewis Young, he should have kicked probably a couple, but again, I mean, all of them played well. All of them, every single one of them. Like,
can you make changes after that?
Oh, what are you going to do? Leave Weeders for another week? I wouldn't. I don't think so. I think Young probably comes out and for Weeders. Or I could be wrong. Maybe, no. Yeah, I can see that happening because I don't think English is going to play. So,
True.
Yeah, and you can have Harry rucking, but look, how did the old ones go? Tom and Jack, far out, 7 touches each for them. Pito today, I feel like he goes into that game. He went into that game he took it very, very personal.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Because let's face it, like over the last few years, like especially myself, like I was like, nah, like TDK, like he's number one, like Pito's this, he can stay in the VFL. And even the last time we played them too, I think he played very well against Tom. And again, Pito isn't even earning not even half of what Tom is, and he was by far, I can't even lie, he was near on best on ground.
Honestly, I reckon it's a coin flip with him and Francis Evans.
Oh yeah, how's that guy going? Fucking hell! Like every player, you know what's funny? Every player that the whole fan base has sort of bagged and put down, him, Pito, and who else? Dirksen as well. When his first couple games weren't great, and Kemp as well. They're all doing their role.
Yeah,
all
man.
of them are doing unbelievably great.
Yeah.
So and I think someone said it before. You don't need superstars to. We don't rely on superstars anymore. We used to. Like it's a team collective now. Like there's a collective buy-in from everyone, and that's what you need to obviously not only win games but compete.
Yeah.
Because again, like we had 5 of the best players in the league at one point. Where did that get us? It got us. What did we win? Nothing.
Nothing.
Exactly. Like apparently at the start of the year, our list was apparently shit. Now I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but it's good. Because you got role players in there, and role players win you flags and win you big finals. So, well, I got no doubt. You know what? I think we will probably play in the wild card, and I think we will play against Collingwood. I hope we play against Collingwood. That will be be great.
Mate.
But look, you need to take it 1 week at a time, and there's 2 weeks left, and it's in our hands now. It's like 2024 again, but not top 2. Like we're 2 games clear at the top 10. And again, we've got 2 games to obviously show everyone why we're worthy of playing in that round.
Fuck. Win 1 more game and it's Collingwood.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy to think.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
We'll fucking do them to the Dogs. We'll fucking get them.
Imagine
We'll get 'em.
that. I hope it's
We'll
our
get
home
'em.
game. I think there will be probably 100K down there. I can't remember the last time we played Collingwood in the final.
We'll fucking get them. We'll get them in a final because it's our generation. We haven't been to a Carlton Collingwood final.
Nah. I don't care where I sit. I'd be fucking happy if I sat on the light bulb at the MCG for all I care. I want to fucking be there.
The fucking Dogs. We'll fucking get them.
100%. And the thing that I like about our team now, Terry, is that over the last few weeks, they've got I can't say it on camera, but they've got Mungle. There's another term for it. They've got CUNT. Which is what I love. And I've been crying out for that for so long.
Yeah.
Like they're sticking up for each other now. If you compare it to last year, I think against North Melbourne, Hewitt got pushed around and no one went up to him. And now got 3 or 4 one of our players going up to a player, protecting them, which is good.
Yeah.
So
I love
can't
it.
wait to see what we can do, not in the next 2 weeks, but come wild card. And you know what? I was very hesitant about Fraser, but I think what I said to you last Monday, fuck it, just give him the job. I want him as coach.
Okay.
You can't go past him. You just can't.
Fair.
So,
Fair. All right.
If you got supporters making a chant,
that's.
I don't know how you go past him, unless he says it himself that he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
According to Tom Morris, Fraser apparently is going to put his hand up. I don't know. I can't see how you don't give it to him. You have to give it to him.
Graham Wright, Chris Davies, very experienced campaigners in this industry. They'll know what to do. I have no doubt about it.
And going to Chris Davies' point with you, once Voss got sacked, he said that the next coaching appointment will be the biggest, decision we've ever made over the last 30 years. So
it's true.
Yeah, look, it should be. It's been very fun. It's been a very up and down year. It's similar to 2023, but I mean, it's probably arguably better than 2023. Let's be honest, considering where we came from. 1-8. Yep. I called the season off in round 2.
You did,
and now I'm saying we're going to play in the wild card. Like if you said to me,
save your money. Save your money. We're going to have quite a few interstate finals to come on the road to the granny.
And I predicted us to win the flag too last week.
Yeah, you did. You showed us the path.
But look, if you said to me round 2, Aiden will go 1-8, but we'll turn it around, play good footy, and go 2 games clear in the top 10, I'd be like, Terry, shut the fuck up. That's not happening.
Yeah.
But we're here now.
We are.
Good.
Aiden, it's great to see you, mate. Enjoy.
I'll see you next week.
See you, brother.
See ya.
See ya. All right. Dione with 200. Ty Bart. I am getting all the feels from Aiden, Mark, Jad, and Joel. Wow. How good is this? Shout out George Hewitt. Yeah, there's just a different energy about the fan base. Let's go to only Carlton.
Look whose chain we snatched. Look whose chain we snatched. Come get your fucking chain back, St Kilda cheer squad. We got it, baby. Because when people kill like animals, like bears and shit, and taxidermy their heads and keep them as trophies? This is going right on top of there. Right on top of the hanger. There we go. Telling you, baby. Because first of all, I'm running off no sleep. 2 days I haven't slept. I'm fucking dying, bro. Straight out. But while I'm here, can we pay Mark Pitton our $1.8 million a year already? Like, is it even a question at this point?
What a performance.
Bro, 15 touches, 2 goals, 7 clearances. I don't know how many hit-outs, but a lot more than that fucking fraud, that Goldilocks fraud. I'm telling you. So, because I'm telling you, he spends more time fixing his hair than getting hit-outs. The whole game, I was actually on his side. I'm like, Tom, do something.
Yeah.
Do something, bro. You're on the precipice of wild card, and you're there on like $40 trillion a year. You're not fucking doing anything. Come on, man. Like, I started feeling bad for the Kilda boys around me. So we fucking thumped them, bro. We fucking thumped them.
Belt to ass, exactly how we needed to do it.
Did you unbuckle your belt at Marvel? Or?
I didn't really say much to Jake, to be honest. He was very good. It was nice. I'm not gonna lie. It was good. It was just good to have that moment. But I will go into battle for Jake for the rest of eternity. He just, the level of class of Jake, like I've always respected him, but he was just amazing. As for the rest of their fucking pathetic fan base, some of these idiots online, like weaponizing Spud's game, like, oh, why are you making fun of Jake crying in the car on Spud's game? Like, fuck off. They're pathetic, like just petulant, petty.
Because this is why I hate the internet. This is straight out. This is why I hate the internet. Weaponizing and like it's a cause like that, whatever. You know what, bro? If I supported a dead Tin Pot club that, survives only based on gimmick rounds, like I'd be upset too, So like if my home training grounds parking lot was made out of dirt, I'd be fucking livid every day, bro. I'd hate my life.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we burst the bubble tonight. That's kind of like the St Kilda bubble. It was like, I mean, they made the moves, got the players in, built hope. And I think tonight it was like, oh, fuck, like the bubble fully burst for the first time properly. It was the pointy end of the season and, unlucky.
Because we're 2 games clear, 10th.
Yeah.
We're 2 games clear. I didn't even check that percentage. Have we cracked 100 yet?
We are at
99.6.
99.6.
Fuck, bro. We are going to finish 8th. Collingwood are going to finish 9th. We're going to fucking pump them, Terry. And then the next 4, we're winning 7 in a row.
Collingwood at the G. It's the roar when that fucking siren goes, man. I'm telling you, it all activates that night, like the exorcism.
Yeah. I mean, like, what was the attendance today? I didn't end up checking.
I didn't see it tonight, but apparently people were saying it was 43,000.
Okay, better. Because I know there'll be some people like, oh, it's Sunday night, guys. I can't go. But I thought the atmosphere was pretty good. Like, we outnumbered them from the jump.
Yeah.
From the the first bounce, we were way louder. 44,000. Shout out Andy.
44,000. That's unbelievable, mate.
Yeah, fucking Sunday night, like that double header, bro. We showed up. We were louder, right? It's no surprise, but also some of these like Frankie Evans, like Sir Francis Evans. I'm so sorry for ever doubting you in my entire life. Like, going into this year, I never, even like towards the end of last year, I never got onto like the Frankie hype train. Like, he's all right. Bro, I'm pretty sure he had 24 touches today, and I wouldn't be surprised if he had 24 direct goal assists. Because it seemed like everything he was touching was just a bullet, bro.
I'll read you his stat line. 22 disposals, 613 meters gained, 1 goal, 8 marks, 4 tackles, 12 inside 50s, and 10 score involvements.
Do you remember when we used to cry out for that mid-forward connection conduit piece? We're like, where are we going to find it? How are we going to get it? Is it going to be Ainsworth? And we got him in. And Ainsworth, bro, fuck credit to him. He's third in our goal scoring tally. I think he has 23, 24 goals. Amazing, bro.
Yeah.
So shout out your man, Benny fucking Ainsworth, BA for BA.
BFA, baby.
But Frankie, man,
he was sore throughout the week as well.
There you go. Bro, like these players, they're doing something magical. Like, and they've done something for me. And I'll speak on only for myself here, right? Only for myself. I'm not going to speak for other supporters. I trust this football club. I trust the players on the field. I trust the people running it. I trust the coach. I am comfortable going to games and being like, okay, we should win this. Like, I walked into that game being like, okay, 30, 40 point win, if we play well. And there was no point at all where we were like, where it went out of our control. The first half, I will say it was, I don't know if I was watching it because I watched it from the ground, but it wasn't the most prettiest 10-goal win. Like it wasn't 10 goals, it was 40 points. But that's because Ross Lyon is like anti-football terrorist, haram ball. He should never be allowed to coach again. Anar Maradun, that shit, bro. Like, he shouldn't be, he's a sport killer, bro. He's a sport killer. So I can understand
How's he got a job, man? He's unopposed. No one puts the heat on Ross Lyon. It's unbelievable.
Because he's funny, Terry. He has like one-liners in press conferences, I use funny in like massive air quotes because he's just an old man. Like,
have you seen this one? I don't know how long you've been watching for.
Make your bed, you lie in it, and I had to lie in mine, and now they're lying in theirs.
What a funny cunt.
What about this one? Oh,
as soon as their name was back in the frame to contend wildcard, they've lost the last 2. They only just beat Richmond as well.
The most mentally weak group I've seen, and it's not by design, and that's not a crack at any individual, but whenever there's been expectation on this group, be it finals, be it you got a lead and you get run over, be it at the start of the season when there's optimism, be it you win 7 in a row and we start talking about finals again, it just doesn't happen for them, and it's pretty much the same old Carlton. So yeah, just disappointing group.
Do you know what the Drake curse is in MMA? Whenever Drake bets on a fighter, they lose. Always. The King Corns curse has to be studied because whenever he says something, the exact fucking opposite happens the week after or 2 weeks after. How? Like he went after Sheasel. Sheasel turned his like game around, He went after us, be like, oh, we're mentally weak, and we've scored fucking over 100 points in our last 3 games, beating the reigning back-to-back premiers. Smash St Kilda, who, I don't know, when did we play them? Round 9? So what, 12 weeks ago? We gave up against them, Terry.
We quit.
This is the same group. It's the same group they gave up against them 9 weeks ago, however long ago. and we came back, kicked fucking 8 goals in the first half, 8 goals in the second half. What more of a fucking consistent performance do you want? Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, where'd you get the hat from?
Cuz I told you, St Kilda Cheer Squad. If you want your hat back, cuz, if you want it back, you know where to find me. I'm being dead serious.
But like, it was on the floor. Like, you took it off somebody. Like, what was
No,
the
a person had it. A person had it. No, a person had it. Come on, cuz, you know me. So my first initial thoughts was like, I'm gonna piss on it. And I was like, nah. I'll bring it back home, wear it on the fan cams, and then I'll do some shit with it. This is a badge of honor, bro. Straight out. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll fucking give it to Andy. Shout out Andy. He's got a bottle shop, 18 Devon Road, Pascovel. Maybe I'll just give it to him and you can hang it on the wall as a memento when we beat the fuck out of these guys, bro.
Fucking belt to ass tonight. Just exactly how it needed to be.
Yeah. And also Josh Fraser, by the way, in case he's watching, I don't know if he's watching, because whether you like it or not, you're the coach. We're going to give you money and you're going to coach us and you're going to like it.
Yeah, you're going to like it and you're going to love it.
You're going to like it. Yeah, no, this isn't.
Do you reckon the players, right? They're G'd up, they can't sleep. Like, surely they're watching right now. Like, surely.
Some of them, definitely. Definitely some of them. Like,
oh, man.
Why wouldn't you, bro? When you're winning,
Harry
why
is watching for sure.
Well, Harry Dean, in case you are watching this, I fucking love you, bro. You're my favorite ginger.
Oh, man.
Straight up.
So good.
Because he had like a pretty quiet game today, no?
Yeah, I mean, look, they just all play their team role. Like,
yeah.
You know, let me just show you something here. You mentioned the goal kickers, right? I've been tracking this for the last few weeks. This is where we're at. Five players over 20 goals. We had 3 last year.
Yeah. Wow. Hewitt,
like we might get 3. Yeah, we might get 3 players over 30 now with Mackay. You should, you know, you'd think in 2 weeks you'll be able to get there. Francis Evans, Taylor Byrne, you know, modest, you know, nice returns. It's just, yeah.
But it's a stark contrast from like 2023 when Kerno had 80, Mackay had 20, and then it was like always with 15 or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
There you go. Look at the drop off, bro.
2024. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Look at last year. Look at the state of it last year.
Fuck. Zach Williams, 22. Holy shit.
Yeah.
We were doing it hard, bro.
Yeah,
We're doing it fucking hard.
Don't tell me Carlton supporters aren't fucking loyal, man. We're sitting here through this shit. Come on.
Wow. Hey, that's 12 months ago, probably. But yeah, fucking bro. Where were we 12 months ago, Terry? What round was this?
It was round 22. It was probably Port Adelaide at Marvel, dead rubber. It was Port Adelaide and then Essendon.
It was Gold Coast.
Gold Coast. There you go.
That Gold Coast game. So
there you go.
12 months ago, we were like, fucking bro, everyone needs to go, you know, sack Voss, sack Cripps. Like, I was requesting content creator trades. I'm like, fucking bro, send me to Port Adelaide or something. Like, I've had enough. Like, you know, like, and now we're actually watching something so special. This is special because it's like, it's special for us. We can watch it and we can, you know, we can get behind them. But these guys believe in themselves to an amount where, bro, I'm not scared of any team in the comp, especially in the top 8.
They believe more than the supporters do.
100%. And when was the last time that's happened, bro?
I haven't seen that. I've never seen that.
Yeah. You know, and like it's the younger kids, leading the charge. Like Billy Wilson today, bro. Fucking amazing. He had a couple of kicks where he fucked up, but he always goes for that hard kick. This is what I love about him. And you can't teach this, right? It's just my mindset. It's the persistence to keep going with the 45 corridor kick. He does it all the time. He runs and guns, hits the hard kick, and he'll fuck it up 2 or 3 times, and he'll just keep doing it again and again and again. You can't teach that, bro. You know, that's not something like some players are. You're either born with it or you're not. Or you can gain confidence over time, but some players just fucking exude confidence. And that kid, the way he burns some of our senior players, like he does to Walsh all the time. I don't know if he's got beef with Walsh,
But like Walsh will be running like alongside him, and he'll just look at him and be like, "No, I got this," and just fucking hit a target inside 50. Like I love it, bro. It's a kid, 20 years old. So
good.
So
good. Well, man, well done. Great effort by you this morning. Showed up to RSEA Park to watch the VFL, and you got to get some sleep, man.
Cause you can see my eyes weird as, yeah. Look at this shit. Cause that's
You
not
look
normal.
like someone that hasn't slept.
Yeah, well, I haven't slept in 2 days, so that makes sense. But like, I don't know, bro. Hey, also, I didn't get a parking ticket. Thanks.
You didn't?
I parked on the ground. Yeah, I parked on the ground. You know how
At
you told me to
Marvel?
reserve? Yeah, you told me to reserve a
Oh, you
spot.
bought the ticket. You did that.
Yeah. So you saved me $200. So
Clutch, bro. It's a clutch thing.
yeah, and we won. So like, yeah, if we had lost that, Terry, I would have said I'm never like booking a spot again. I'm going back to getting
Yeah, you
parking.
would have just paid the $200 every time.
Yeah. So, guys, I love you all. Get behind this group, please. Show up next week, bro. You gotta I know it's Sunday 3:15 graveyard time shift, but fucking make sure you show up.
Yeah.
If I don't see 50,000 there, because if we win that game, we're solidified. We're in wildcard for sure. Then we
Locked
start
in.
fucking playing. Yeah. So make sure you get down there. The Dogs are shit, bro. Luke Beveridge is a shit coach. They have no forward line. We're just so much better in every way. Supporters, fan base, like club history wise, everything. So get down there. Show some love to Terry as well, being up at fucking 1:30 in the morning on a Monday, because I don't know how you do it. Well, I do because I'm up. But anyways, I love you. We may never lose again.
Love you, bro. See you, man. Unbelievable. There's so many of you still waiting. It's crazy. I'm going to get to all of you. I promise. Every single last one of you. Salad, Dionysios.
Hey, how good is he with the fucking hard hat?
sent me into the stratosphere with the hard hat.
Man, I love Carlton fans, man. I love his all, man. Like fucking seriously, it's fucking gold. I think the comment of the night was like the guy earlier who said compare the pair. I said, mate, you have to do the symbol, you know, like like I had me in fucking stitches. That was funny, man. What a great game. I think that was like a consolidation game after last week. You know what I mean? It was awesome. It was awesome. But
Well,
I've got
I think a lot of people who even came on last week sort of said like, yeah, like it was good.
Yeah.
But if you don't back it up next week, then it doesn't mean anything. So
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome, man. And like, you know, the last guy that was like one of the other guys was talking about SEN and the commercials and that. And I had a thought, and I'm thinking, why don't they hire you? Why don't you like send a fucking note out to fucking like, you know, all the execs and say, hey, you know, you come on my show and you fucking like, you know, and you connect the execs to the fans. That's great. How about like, you know, you have a new little segment called the pre-game fan cams or something, the PFC or something, like, you know, and you actually talk to the fucking players and like, you know, like show it on the fan cams now. So, you know, ask them a few questions. I don't know, man. Like,
look, me personally, fuck the networks. Fuck the networks.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think, but like, you know, there's a trade-off. You can work for the networks, you get instant media accreditation. I'll get it. Don't worry.
I hope you do, man, because I would love to see you after a game go down to the rooms and like get a little broad mic and just shove it in the face and go, hey, how was your game? How did you feel? And get us to like, you know, connect with the players as well, just like the execs try to connect with us. I think that's a good idea. I don't know how possible it is.
I don't disagree. I love the fan cams coming in. I want to be able to have them call in, like just from their phones, like
even better, yeah.
Like, well, while they're doing their recovery, like just call in, like just call in.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a big deal. It's like 5 minutes. How you feeling? How's your body? Yeah, good. Like
they're watching, man.
Yeah,
they're watching. It'll be awesome to see like fucking Pitto or Harry Dean or any one of them like to come on and, you know, just say, hey guys, you know, how you doing? You know, this is.
Yeah.
I think it's a great game, man. I think it's a great idea. I think you should do it, man. I know. And the other thing I'd like, since you talked about the media, Kane Corns, he's a banana, right? Like, seriously, why doesn't he wear a fucking Blues hat, right, on one of his little things? He wears the hawk cap and fucking he's got the little wizard bobblehead in there. Wear a Blues hat this week, dickhead. Oh, I shouldn't say dickhead, but banana. Nah, I'll say banana. I like it. He's a banana. Why does he wear a Blues hat this week and say, like, you know what? I was wrong. The Blues won. I was wrong because I'm a banana.
Yeah.
That's what he should do this week, I think. I really don't like him, man. Don't like him very much. But, and like the other thing is that, like, it's funny, like, because St Kilda, did, right, what we did. We've gone out, right, spent all this money and big salary caps and all this fucking shit for a whole lot of crap individuals, right? And now, like, that's what they've done. So, yeah, keep making the mistake, mate, Keep having a team of individuals. We're building a team. And I love the fact that we're, like, we're doing that. And that, and that's like leads into the whole Goldilocks fraud that someone said, I think I just heard.
Oh
mate,
my God.
mate, that had me in stitches, man, when I heard that. That was funny.
Atush is one of the most creative, just brilliant. He's just brilliant.
But yeah, but no, cool. I mean, that's what we played tonight. We played a whole team of crap-individuals. So fucking, I just love the way that I just love the direction we're going, man. So,
it's good.
That's all I got to say.
It's good to see. I will, I'll speak to you during the week. We'll do the team show again this week, and I just can't wait to soak it all up with everyone. And this is why the channel exists, man. But like the whole point was like to be here for the good times. Like
that's the thing, man.
This is what it's actually all about.
Yeah, and the bad. I mean, we're like, we've had a lot of bad, but it's fucking awesome to see it all fucking like coming around.
Yeah. So thanks for calling in, man.
No, mate. Thank you for having me. Thank you. See ya.
Hey, brother. Ben.
Taz. What's going on?
What's up, man? I'm good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
You can.
Hang on. Put me in next. Get me out and put me in.
Okay. Thomas.
Yo, Terry.
How you doing?
Hey, man. Good. I was on a few weeks ago, but that was my first time.
Welcome back, mate.
Thank you. Yeah, I just got to say, well, it's fresh in my mind, but big respect to you, man, for just being there for all the fans and just showing up so many times. And I can't say I was there on the fan cams when we were going shit for all that time, but the fact that you were, I just have a huge amount of respect for you. And yeah,
thank you, mate.
That's heart and soul. So good on you.
Yeah, no, it's been it was worth it. It was worth it for a night like tonight.
Yeah, yeah. I love tonight. Like I don't think I've ever enjoyed going to the footy that much.
Really?
I felt like a little kid just from before the game even started. I don't know what was going, like I just felt so excited. I bought my new Guernsey. Haven't had one of these for ages. Convinced my mate to get one as well. I said, I'm buying one, you're getting one. And it's like, no, mate, just get your money out, get one. And I just had such a good time. I'm a little bit, I used to yell out a lot when I went to the footy, but I've become a bit more reserved as I've been older. And tonight I was like, no, I'm just going to fucking yell out.
Just launched. Wow.
Just launched. Even when a St Kilda's player's about to kick a goal and then just yelling out right when they're kicking it, he's like, don't miss! And then they do.
Where were you sitting? Whereabouts on the ground?
We were sitting up on the third level to start with for the first half.
Yep.
And then we came down to the lower level.
Yep.
And just, tried out a few different spots. I kind of like, sitting in one spot for a bit, but then getting a few other angles.
One thing I've noticed, I mean, with yourself and like quite a few others, it's just there's a level of pure joy and happiness that has just like switched people on. Like I
Yeah.
haven't experienced it too much, but like it's pure happiness and joy, and it's almost childlike. Like we're like tapping back
Well,
into
it
our
is
inner
childlike
child.
because many of us had that passion as a child.
Yeah.
And there's not too many things that you have that passion as a child and you carry it through. Most of the things that we were really passionate about as children aren't in our life anymore. But sport is one of those few things, or I don't know, so other people might have other things, drawing or who knows. But sport was the thing that I was super passionate about. Yeah. And in my childhood, we were that team. We were, I rode the wave. And yeah.
What a life it must have been. I mean, what a life it is right now to be here on the up. When they turn it around, they figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's special. It really is. And people use the word like magical, and it's all of that. It really feels that way. I was thinking earlier when I was listening to other people speaking, and just about the magic of coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Like coaching is magic. Like what you can bring out in people is incredible.
Well,
like we were not a good kicking team. We were not a good kick. Like the difference between now and 2023, like we had an amazing run then, but we would still butcher the ball. Like we were winning despite our disposal. Like I always felt like we were punching above our weight. Like we're winning games and we're doing incredibly well, but we're not we're going to get found out, like I don't know. I thought, of course I thought maybe we'll ride this momentum all the way, but we didn't have the skill.
Yeah.
And I thought that's just the team. We just haven't got, those really surgical kickers. And suddenly we kind of do,
Yeah. The foundation.
Not that anyone is like a Goulden or anything, but they're all kicking well.
Yeah.
It's the standard has just risen incredibly.
Yeah. Long may it continue, mate. It's going to be a fun week. Yeah. You enjoy it.
Thanks for doing what you do.
Thanks for calling
Enjoy
in.
the rest of the night.
I will.
Cheers,
See you, mate. All right, Ben, let's try again, mate. Can you hear me?
Tez.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you again. It must be my stream. All I'll say is just up the fucking baggers and let's go.
All right.
That's all I'll say. Have a good night. I'll get on the next one.
All right, mate. All right, got a couple more. We'll go to the UK. Paul.
Hey,
Mr.
Terry. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Perfect. Yeah, I had a few problems a little while ago, but it's all good now. But, mate, it's, what a win. Happy Monday. Hey, happy Monday to you. And happy Sunday afternoon to me. And I will be celebrating with a bottle of nice fizzy bubbles a little bit later on. Because this small village in Hampshire has been rocking all morning, mate. It's absolutely brilliant. Loving it.
Mate, spoke to you last week. It was an emotional win, full of pride, and we backed it up. What was your feeling after the siren went in this one?
Yeah, look, I don't think at any point after the first quarter, I don't think I was really concerned. And of course, there's not many games that we haven't been concerned this season, but I think we were always too good for them. We left a lot of points out there again today, but having said that, so did they.
Yeah.
But I think we always had control of the game. It was a whole team performance. I could point to players. I mean, my personal favourite player all season has been Georgie Hewitt. I mean, I absolutely adore that man. He twists and turns and gets us out of jams, pops up and kicks goals just when we really need them. That man is immense. But there were a few other players apart from the obvious Walshy and Jagger who had their strong games again. But Pitto, I thought he played like, he had a rabid dog in him today.
Oh, yeah.
He was really out to prove a point. and he certainly did. And I loved his game today. He kicked 2 great goals, got us off to the start we needed. Yeah, but it was fab, mate. But, where do we go from here, Terry, eh? Playoffs is in our own hands, mate.
Mate, we're a very weirdly fascinating team and club like that, because when the momentum builds and the belief builds and the fan base and it just pours into the city, it's hard to stop. It really is.
Mate, nobody wants to play us, surely. I mean, we
Nobody
must be
wants
the
to play
team
us.
that everyone will want to avoid. I mean, I've never known that. This is just riding on this wave. It's just brilliant. So let's assume 2 games left. Let's assume we come 10th.
Mhm.
Are we likely to get a playoff in Melbourne?
So, yes, because the teams that are in the 7th to 10 bracket right now are Geelong, Collingwood, Western Bulldogs, and Carlton. Adelaide, Brisbane, Hawthorn, Sydney, and Fremantle are the top 5. Melbourne's 6th. So, yeah, wild card's going to be in Melbourne, which means MCG.
Yeah, and so it's basically a home game for us. So
Pretty much.
And how far can we go? I look at soccer in the UK, and at the end of the season, you have playoffs in the leagues below the Premiership, and it's generally the form team at the end of the season who's going to win it. You don't have to. It's not the team that finishes top. It's that team with the strongest patch of form going into the finals that are going to be best placed. And everybody will be running shit scared, mate. They will not want to be playing us. What a position to be in. I absolutely love it.
We've timed it to perfection.
Haven't we? But
Yeah.
tell me, mate, what are you going to do if we make the grand final? How are you going to get me out there? What are we going to do?
We'll have to crowdfund something. We'll have to do something.
We will. We'll have to do something.
You have to come back. If we go, we're talking grand finals. I mean, it would be. I mean, even the fact that it's even being thought of is ridiculous. But
it is crazy when you think where we were back when I was over in March and April. You'd have locked somebody up for thinking this.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, mate.
To be here is just special, and whether there's 2 more games, 3 more games, 4 more games, whatever it is, we just got to soak up every little drop of this right now, because before you know it, the season's going to end and then you move on.
Yeah, look, at least it's not going to end in 2 weeks, eh?
That's
Well,
true.
it better not. But look, I'll let you crack on. It's nearly 2 a.m. for you. Yeah, look, great to speak to you again, and yeah, absolutely buzzing. And yeah, we'll touch base. I'm sure through the week, mate.
Sounds good, mate. Go Blues.
Go Blues. See ya.
See ya. All right, Mitch.
Oi, Tez.
What's going on, man?
Oh, I'm good, mate. Just after watching that game, first time on as well. I've been watching you for years, so I like what
mate.
you do. You go all
How
right.
good.
Just in Rome right now with a few of my mates. Here's
Yeah.
Nash. He's another Carlton
What's up, mate? How are ya?
Yeah, we're good. Actually, funny story. Yesterday, we're at like the middle of Rome, and we see this guy on the bike. He's got a Carlton hat on, and I just scream, "Come the Baggers!" So we're everywhere across the world. So no, it's a good game. I mean, looking back at it, Matty Cottrell played well off the wing. Cowan. Blizzard. Oh, the Blizzard. We love the Blizzard. The Blizzard, yeah. Love the Blizzard. But what do you think about the game?
Oh, mate. Place was rattling. It was electric.
Oh,
and we just
I wasn't there. Especially,
Yeah.
when we played them this year. Fuck. They were doing me head in St Kilda
No, we
fans.
just got
But
the
anyway.
revenge, man. Honestly, it
Yeah,
was
we did.
controlled, got the revenge, played hard when it was hard, and then played skillful when it needed to be skillful. And yeah, it's a different
Yeah.
team.
Oh, I know, yeah. Even third quarter with a minute left, like we could have easily, gone down and given another goal, but we sort of slowed the game down, saw at the quarter, which was handy to see because, didn't want to give away a last minute goal. But no, we controlled the game the whole time, so it's been good. Didn't mind Brody Kemp's game, although his set shots hasn't been great. He just does the hard work. So I'm keen for next week, doggies.
You in Rome the whole is this like like an extended trip? Like what are you guys doing there?
We're going to Milan tomorrow, 6 a.m. We'll be in Madrid for the doggies game. So I think it's like 8 a.m. start, which doesn't bother me. Could start at 2 a.m. Doesn't bother me at all. So no, I'm keen for it. Just need to get a win, whether it's doggies or Freo. I'm confident I reckon we have a good chance against the doggies, the way we're playing. But what do you reckon about Weeders? Do you reckon he'll get back in the squad or?
I think so. I think he'll come in. I don't know if it's next week or the week after, but I mean, he got through. He played all 4 quarters in the VFL today. Got through. He was fine. He's kind of scary to think about it. He's going to make this team better. He's a good player.
Oh yeah, he'll make the team better. So he's a handy inclusion to have. But I mean, we look at like Wade Dirksen. He's held his spot pretty well for the time he's been there. So it's been good. Like even Lewis Young, I've been, I would say, skeptical about him, but he does well. And I think it's good that our bottom 6 players have all stepped up. That's what made us a good team back in 2023 in that stretch. So it's good that we have Georgie Hewitt, Cripper, Walsh, Jagger. Pitno played the best game I've seen him play at the club. He was unbelievable. But no, I think we're peaking at the right time, and I'm keen for it. So it should be good. I mean, I come back grand final week, hint potentially. Just
what a trip!
I know, it's solid. We just started Croatia last week, and then Rome for 5 days, Milan, and Malta, all that, London, Manchester. I know you're mad Arsenal, but
who knows?
Anyway, it should be good. But I'm glad we're playing well, and I think roll into next week and keep on going.
Absolutely, man. Well, you guys thanks for calling in.
Anytime. Thanks for staying up. I know it's pretty. What time is it over there? 1?
It's
1 a.m.
10 till it's 1:49 in the morning.
Jeez. Good effort, Tez.
Have you got any footage outside that we can have a look at?
Not the greatest view. I mean, I've got me Carlton towel, but
I love that.
We're
where's he at?
I didn't pull this shit up. I don't know. It's just we're like 15 minutes away from the heart of Rome, but it's pretty good at Airbnb. But I mean, it's beautiful weather, and it's always better when Carlton win. So it's good.
I love it, man. What time is it?
It's 5:50, so we're just packing, watching a bit of Carlton highlights while we're here. So it's good. Thought we'll ring in. Gives me extra motivation. I mean, not really. I just look up half the time, but it's good. Yeah.
Love it, man. Well, thanks for calling in, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Will do. All right. Go Blues.
See you, mate. Go Blues. All right. Lewis.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh my days, man. This group has absolutely changed so much.
Grown right before our very eyes, Lewis.
Oh my God. If I was going to tell you, after the Saints loss, or after the Brisbane loss, that we're going to be 10-2, no one would have believed me. People will go call us deluded. But the fact that this group has changed so much through their body language, psychologically, you can just see it. Like, their professionalism is absolutely incredible. They don't they enjoy the moment, and they will always celebrate the win, but they just go next one. They just want to continue on next one, and you just see it. I'm saying this right now. I used to be not on board with Josh Fraser.
Okay.
I'm fully on board now, man. I'm on board. I'm on Josh Fraser's train now. The last two results, especially against Brisbane, and now the way we move the ball is just incredible. You know what? I might as well say this right now, and people may call me like, this may be controversial, but this team can beat the 2023 team that we had with transitioning. I do not care. That is because the way they transition the ball, the way they are not scared to take risks, the way that they don't need an other key forward to kick those goals. But we have Byrne, we have Francis Evans, we have Ainsworth, Will Haywood. We have 4 small forwards that get to work, put pressure on, and just create so many opportunities for us. You have Harry Dean, who is a well-developed defender, who is his first season. Dirksen, who's also came in, looking incredible as well. Like, it is amazing to see how good the way that these players have developed in such a short period of time, especially like when with Will Haywood, Oliver Flowant, and Ben Ainsworth coming with different clubs and creating a new culture, new environment, and making us just better all around. It is just amazing to see, man. I'm saying this right now. I'm confident. I think we can beat the Dogs. We'll beat the Bulldogs. Maybe we'll beat Fremantle. I think we can, with the way we're going. And ever since, I guess, you don't know, man. We don't know. I really want to face Collingwood in the wild card, man. I just want to fucking beat the fuck out of them. I hate them. They piss me off. Oh, just give them shit. It'll bring back. Oh, it'll just be the biggest karma after all those years of giving me shit. Oh man. Anyway,
Lewis, I love it, mate. Just get excited. Just enjoy it.
I'm gonna enjoy it. It's, you know what, Terry, this week, when I was at free training, my St Kilda mates, Dingley's full of St Kilda supporters. They were saying, "Watch, we're gonna beat Carlton. We're gonna beat Carlton this week." And I was like, "All right, man, whatever you say." And you know what? I texted them saying, "Hey, where are you right now?" They were nowhere to be found.
Nah, mate.
Nowhere to be found.
Looking it up.
Just piss off.
Anyway, I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah.
Enjoy the night. Enjoy the week.
Yep.
Go Blues.
And also to all you guys, to all the Blue Board fans that are watching this still, have a good night. Enjoy the win. And let's go and beat Dogs to secure top 10 spot. Let's go, Baggers. And let's continue on. Josh Fraser in. All the way in. Don't care. Go Blues. I'll see you next week.
See you, Lewis. All right. Lucky last. It's Tony in the UK. Hello, mate.
Hello, Terry. Well, what a night. What a mature professional win, backing it up after a smashing.
The consolidation, which was the big question mark.
How beautiful was it to see Frankie, Darren Jarman, Evans absolutely be the midfield forward connector. And as Gary Crying Lion said today, he has been the top in the top 5 small forwards in the competition the last 6 weeks.
Wow.
Top 5, Frankie Evans. So Gary Lyon giving us kudos. Can you believe it? But he was everywhere. Haywood off the wing, being able to see George Hewitt do the grunt work and absolutely move his hips beautifully. Can't tackle him. Oliver Foran off the halfback. Pitternet with a statement game. But it was beautiful to watch.
It's like one by one, certain players just keep having their breakout performances. I mean, Frankie Evans, it's not just tonight. It's like the last 6-7 weeks, couple of months, like he just keeps rising to a level. Like tonight, that was an elite game. Like that's an A grade All Australian level player game that he's had tonight.
Mate, absolutely elite. 613 meters gained, 22 touches, 16 kicks, 4 tackles, 8 marks. Like, what more do you want out of out of a two-time reject who's now found a home at Carlton and well-deserved with a 2-year deal. So 12 inside 50s for Frankie and almost 70% disposal efficiency with 10 score involvements. That is absolutely wonderful.
Mind-boggling. Truly mind-boggling.
It couldn't have happened against a more dysfunctional, disgraceful, useless 27 wooden spoon St Kilda Sookie Lala club who are that useless that they couldn't even get Lenny Hayes or Robert Harvey or Stewie Lowe or even Spiro Koukamilis to give Liam Stocker his 100th game. They managed to get Stephen Silvani wheeled out to give Liam Stocker his 100th game jumper. What kind of a disgrace of a club? You tell me that they couldn't find any other St Kilda champion. They had to go get their overpaid list manager paying for court cases to come down to the rooms to give Liam Stocker his 100th game jumper.
Wow.
What a joke of a club.
Wow.
I hate them. I fucking hate them. I hate Essendon the most, but they've done us favors by being a useless club for the past 20 years. Collingwood's up there. And there's all clubs that we sort of hate. St Kilda is the one where I've had beef with, same as only Carlton and all of us had when we go to those games. They are the most useless fans, the sookiest fans, just absolutely disgraceful fans. I hate them so much. And I'm glad that, and we sat here 3 months ago when they waved the white flag and they were absolutely globetrotting. Mate, Durka was globetrotting in the half back there just to end halftime. Like, it was, I hate him so much, and I'm glad that we backed it up against that club. I don't care about the injuries. Carlton have copped their injuries for the best part of years. And again, this was beautiful because it wasn't only the on-field win, it was the off-field proving that, hey, Silvani went above and beyond and doing it out of spite to get these players in, to steal his son, to get TDK to do all this. And Fraser, as a competent coach, bringing in coaching, mentoring, fundamentals, team game, bringing in the line coaches, being able to delegate and get his assistants in the game to let them take care of what they wanted, seeing the Lord, seeing Akers come back and making these people earn it. It couldn't have happened. It was beautiful to absolutely back it up against St Kilda. 27 wooden spoon, last premiership in 1966, disgracefully run club. It is beautiful.
Tell us how you really feel, mate.
Oh, well, that'd have to be over a steak dinner in the private confines of a restaurant because who knows who might be listening. But it was, I love to see it. And also, and it probably definitely been mentioned, but Taylor Byrne absolutely sending Callum Wilkie into next week was beautiful. And winning the ball on the broadcast side wing. Just that little nugget probably encompasses the attitude shift that we just didn't see it under Voldemort.
Yeah, it's true. The toughness is initiated by the kids, and then the senior guys have no choice but to lift.
Well, Harry Dean, we love him. That guy defends everyone. That guy could have defended Wiedering's bank account. Like, mate, he defends everyone. Every time someone gets into a little bit of a tiff, he's there. No matter what, he is there. He is what we expected. And again, it's maybe just in him. It's hard, and you can't expect players to just be that way because they're not, and it's the way you're made. But Dean was Dean and showcasing Cooper Lord's poise and composure on the wing, being able to and St Kilda had their moments where they overpossessed it. They got us on a turnover. We turned it over. They got us back. But defensively, Lord running back. Cowan had his moments. Dean, Dirksen, Haynes, Florent. Like, mate, it was absolutely beautiful to see. When we'd stuffed up, guess what? They had gone back and absolutely made up for it. And that's what we hadn't really seen much of recently.
When you think about it, right? So Silvani 12 months ago is our defender. Yeah. We've effectively replaced Silvani with an 18-year-old who's doing just as good a job as Silvani did for us last year.
Yeah, much, much cheaper, who's a future leader, who's bigger, stronger, and played every game bar one, maybe two from a first-year key defender.
And he's bought in. Like, he's bought into the team game first. Yeah.
Yeah. You see that Sukilala, JSOS, and Kurnow, and then you compare that to Dirksen, who just loves to be there, who just will do anything for the team. You compare that to Billy Wilson, who will take on those kicks. You compare that to the professionalism of Haywood, of Ainsworth, of Florence, and being able to get Jagger in there, Cripps playing a team role rather than having to overpossess and do everything. It's beautiful, and it's funny how we can sit here 3 months later, after you and me sitting here saying it was the most disgraceful performance, it was a white flag performance. That was the Voss era ending. That was it. That second half to St Kilda, that game was just the end. And 3 months later, on the fly, in season change, culturally, spiritually, physically, mentally, system, like all he has to do is put his hand up. There is no way, and I hope they don't make the call before the year's out, like let the season end, then make the call. But the impressive nature of this change has just been I can't in recent memory, and they keep bringing up Paul Roos. Then, mate, don't worry about that. They'd already signed Wallace, and then they reneged on that and got Roos in. Like, he went 6 and 4. This is a systematic change, clear improvement across most players, and the players that were in that early 8 weeks, 9 weeks, haven't really been seen. We really haven't seen Hollands. Elijah's done. They played Reedy for a bit. Sard finished, mate. Back to West Coburg, bro. See you later. You might get a game for Essendon, actually. But it is so impressive. Not just a Teague, we'll throw a few magnets around and that's it. This is a full systematic change in the modern game with the players that we've got. Who have we added? Flynn Riley, who played one game out of necessity. Like, it's not like this was done pre-season. We've had a draft and a trade period to do this. This is on the fly. What happens when we add Walker, Carroll back, Wiedering comes in next week. You have Harry O'Farrell full pre-season, bulk up, sunshine. Like, you have that depth coming in. Chera full pre-season half back. Stay there. I wrote him off. Shouldn't have got given 5 years. Almost did a hamstring, maybe, who knows? But that halfback change, that inside 45 risky kicks that he took on the left under pressure to release the valve a few times was just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So it was, this was a comprehensive win. This was a mature win, a statement win to back it up, to be not, to not be a flash in the pan. And it was beautiful to watch. I know you've gone through this for the past 3 hours, so, you've got to get to bed. But what are some of your final words to the people who are still watching at 2 a.m. in Melbourne?
Oh, we've got to watch we've got to listen to the press conference. So there's that. I don't know, like, just we, after losses, would sit here till the early hours of the morning, and this exact moment tonight is the type of moment that we would have begged for. So it's here. So now that it's here, don't let the moment pass without living it to its fullest.
Yeah. And that's what we tend to do. We tend to look to the next week. So it's beautifully, beautifully put. When it's going well, we put the extra mayo on. When it's going bad, we put the extra shit on. But watch the replay tomorrow this week. Watch Tez's replay review, most likely late tomorrow, I would say. Get some sleep. And early tomorrow. Embrace the win. Get down to training if they've got open training this weekend. And let's go forth against the Dogs with no English, which we did batter in the centre clearances first game of Josh Fraser's interim tenure. Let's see how we go. Again, it seems like we've got through unscathed, barring Chera's hamstring, but looks like we got through unscathed. And mate, if we can get the job done, back it up again at Marvel, which we like to play, making the ground wide, being able to switch quite well, and using up the corridor, also defending the corridor well.
Scored 100 points again.
3 times in a row. Might be the first time since 2000.
Yeah.
So it's funny how, as we've said it before, a competent coach who focuses on development, who brings his soldiers, the players and the coaches along, and is able to evoke and develop and bring out their best qualities, and have a system where if you do have players drop in and out, like Lord's come in, played his role. You've been able to see that and do it. That's what we always wanted. It's not getting ahead of myself here, but these types of games and moments must be like what being a Geelong fan or a Lions fan or a Hawthorn fan must feel, except the Hawthorn fans don't even turn up for wins, the ungrateful bastards. But there must feel like what a Geelong fan feels like. It's like a professional outfit, seeing players develop, seeing what competent coaching does and how you're in every game.
Yeah, well said. Tony, been a pleasure.
Thank you as always, Tez. Go Blues,
well.
hit the press conference and get some sleep. See you next week.
I will, mate. See you next week. Wow. It's 2:00 in the morning. It's Monday. Oh, they thought we wouldn't show up. Fucking peanuts. We were there. 43,000. So good. All right. I can't play the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the graphic up on screen for the Blue Abroad membership. And then in the meantime, we can have a listen.
Josh, we're a bit sick of the straight bats. When are you going to put your hat in the ring to be the Carlton coach?
You're going to get another straight bat, Tom? My preference tonight is to not make it about me if possible. And the reason I say that is it's a terrific night for our footy club. Our AFLW girls got a win tonight, and you see the work that they put in consistently. And on field, it was another step forward for our playing group. I do appreciate the questions around me, but right now I feel a lot of gratitude for the people that surround me and incredible coaching staff and people internally. And I think a lot of the credit around tonight's performance should be shared.
Do you and the club feel the love from the fans and everyone around the place at the moment?
Yeah, I think that's real. And we've spoken about that. We want to play a style of football that energises our fans. We've been open about that. And I think each week it's just felt like that energy is built a little bit more. And it plays a part. Our players love playing in front of our supporters. They turn up unconditionally. And, that energy that we've created through them has been a real thing for us.
What's it like hearing "We Want Fraser" from Carlton fans when you're coming down and just being showered in love by this fan base that's clearly bought into everything that you've done?
Yeah, if I'm brutally honest, I'm not comfortable with it purely because I feel like I'm a product of, again, a lot of people around me, but I appreciate it. I appreciate that they feel connected to us as a club at the moment. I think that's a really important thing for us moving forward. And we live in reality that we've got work in front of us, and we've got to continue to build our style and build something that's sustainable. But I absolutely appreciate the sentiment and the well wishes.
Can you speak briefly? You just mentioned it to the occasion of having the double header and what logistically that's looked like for you, but also for the club.
Yeah, well, again, you talk about being a product of so many great people. The work that goes into a day like today is huge. A lot of people that probably don't get enough credit for the work that happens behind the scenes. But it was fantastic to turn up and watch girls play an exciting brand of footy as well. And again, I've seen the work that they've put in. They're in the building daily, and they're a really important part of our footy club. So to connect their performance and our performance combined with the crowd tonight was special to be a part of.
Josh, you must be starting to daring to dream about making finals now. Like you at 1-8, everyone probably wrote the season off, or a lot of people had.
Yeah.
And now you're one win away.
Yeah. I don't know about daring to dream. I think the thing that's taking us forward is we are just attaching ourselves to the work that we need to do. Pre-game, I was asked about us being red hot favourites, and I don't look at that. I just go, well, we've just got to make sure we turn up game day prepared and prepare as well as we possibly can. And I guess that's one of the things that's pleased me enormously, because we're coming up against quality opposition, and you do week in and week out. This competition's hard to win in. So you've got to be good enough and prepared enough to take things away from other teams, and then you've got to be good enough and prepared enough to play your style of football. And I think that's the space that we've grown in. Maybe in the past, the club's ridden that wave of outcomes. I'm a bit more around what we can build and make sustainable.
Is it exciting for the players that they just got to win one more game and they are in?
I haven't asked them, but they don't live under rocks. I'm sure they've got a high awareness of where this all sits in the scheme of things. But we just spoke then. I think it's important we sit in the wins for a little bit, but not ride this wave. Enjoy what tonight represented, understand how we got the result, and then get back to work. But group's got a lot of resilience. I think that in terms of credit, I think our playing group deserves a lot of credit.
Without taking anything away from what you guys were able to do, how much did Nasai Wanganeen-Miller's hamstring going affect the complexion of this game?
Yeah, that's absolutely fair. We know the talent that he possesses and what he does for them, and we had some plans for him tonight. Hopefully his injury's not severe. But yeah, clearly when you lose a key player like that, it plays into your advantage. But we still had to be good enough to get the job done. But there's no doubt he would have assisted their performance.
How pleased were you, I guess, with the sort of professionalism to then just get the job done? You never really looked threatened, especially in such a big occasion, such high stakes.
Yeah, again, it's the consistency we're trying to build. And it's been about managing momentum when we don't have it and managing momentum when we do. But also the connection piece on field, I think, has been really important to us. And that's part of that's getting your job done, but part of that's helping someone else to get their job done. And I think that's another space where we're growing.
Josh, how much of this do you think is momentum and how much of this do you think is real?
I'm going to lean into the real aspect because I see the work that's getting put in. Now, performances and results tonight don't guarantee anything next week. We have to be good enough to review the game in a balanced fashion and get to work on parts of the game that we need to and continue to reinforce and highlight the things that we're doing well. I see it as a relatively simple formula, but I think we've been consistent enough in what our Monday to Friday looks like now for a while for me to think that we're building something, but we're far from finished.
What about the equal contribution across the board with the team? Josh, it seems like over the last few weeks, last week against Brisbane, once again tonight, you're getting a more consistent equal contribution across the board and not solely relying on some of the prime movers in the team.
Yeah, it's a brilliant point. And I think that's the growth in this group where we're not heavily reliant on 3 or 4 individuals. We are starting to spread that load. And importantly, our leaders are starting to empower others as well. And they don't feel like they have to put the cape on and do miraculous things at certain times. It just looks like it's an even spread of contributors and players playing their role. So that's been pleasing.
And defensively, like you over the last 10 weeks, you're really, you're third in terms of your score, the way that you're defending the ground. You've only, I think it's about 76 points on average over the last 10 weeks that you've conceded. That must be impressive from your point of view, the way that they're going.
Yeah, we've people point to our offense, and our offense has grown, but we've done a lot of work in linking our offense and defense together and how we defend the ground and how that gives us an opportunity to move the ball. Ash Hanson's done a great job leading what our defensive system looks like, but it's our coaching group. Again, we all have an equal buy-in to the way we want to go about that, and I think being able to link those phases has helped our players.
How pleasing was it that you dominated the ball in terms of possession, but on the other side, you also really convincingly won the tackle count. Is that a really pleasing aspect of tonight?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the goals have been great, and I've been more energised personally by the pressure we're applying to teams, and being okay to sit in an arm wrestle at times and not necessarily have the game on your terms. I think that's been an aspect that I've enjoyed seeing our players work through. The relentless pressure and one after the other, that sort of stuff, and then just the connected system defensively. All lines contributing, and it's not perfect. We've but it's grown. So. But the tackle pressure and source pressure has been an important thing for us.
Josh, you said you want this success to be sustainable. You're not the finished product or all that sort of stuff. I mean, it must be tempting to see this through beyond next year, given how much this has turned under your leadership and clearly a change of game plan.
Yeah, so my mandate, if you like, when I took over was to help the club be better placed at the end of this journey, and that's where I sit with that, because and we're all invested in that. Now, the coaching group, the playing group, our high performance staff, we all want to make sure this club is successful into the future. And what that looks like futuristically is hard to know, but what we can control is what it looks like now. And that's the part I play in all that.
Does that call for you? I know you said don't make it about you, but that call for you and what you want to do in terms of throwing out there, does it come as soon as tomorrow? Do you give yourself a bit more time to sit in it? You said it was likely to be this week.
Yeah. I think at some stage this week there'll be an opportunity to have some conversations with the club. I think we referenced last week that got pushed back a week, and I'm thankful to the club for that. It'll be sometime this week. Yeah.
Have you had a chance to just sit back and pause and reflect on the job you've actually done? I mean, there's 100,000 Carlton fans out there that are clearly beaming with happiness at the moment.
Yeah, I'm happy that again they feel so connected to what we're doing. Not in any great depth. I'll move on pretty quick where I need to. I think we've still got a job in front of us. But moments like post-game where you're in the rooms with the players and you see the joy that a performance like that brings to people, they're the little moments you have to reflect, but it makes you hungry and determined to want it again. So you understand you've got to get back to work. So that's that's the way I go about it.
Jacob Wiedering got through the VFL today. How did he go, and how do you sort of navigate now getting him back in the defence when it's been so rock solid without him?
Yeah, it was great to see him progress and get some time through the VFL. I'm not going to sit here and do selection for next week now, but he'll come into consideration, and as will other players. So I think that's been a positive that we've taken the best approach for the player each week and the best approach for the team.
Josh, is part of your thinking that you might go for the job and potentially miss out ahead of maybe a wild card game, which is something that hasn't really been a possibility for the last few weeks? Did that come into your mind?
No, it's a fair question, but no, I haven't thought too deeply about that. I've just tried to stay as narrow as I can, and it's been challenging with a lot of the questioning and different things, but I'd still feel such a responsibility to this role as interim coach, and I just think that that's what I needed to and have focused all of my energy on, because I would be doing a disservice not only to our players but our staff and everyone if I started to stray away from that. Clearly, I've had to think through some things, but that hasn't occupied a lot of my thinking, and all the hypotheticals haven't either. It's most of my energy has been focused on this playing group and footy club.
Harry Dean spent a bit of time off the ground to start the second half. He came back on, but he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah. We tried to manage a few guys at different stages of the game, but he's completely fine. Yeah. He was bloody good, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. He's a guy at pre-season. Having come back to the club over summer, he was so reliable with the system and his role and all those things. And I think even last week he wasn't huge in terms of possessions, but his tackle and pressure and those sorts of things that he just brings, he's been fantastic. He's had a great season. He's had a really good season, and you combine him with Taylor Byrne in our front half and Benny Ainsworth. So there's some excitement there.
And if Chera, okay.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, Ches is fine. Yeah, we got through unscathed. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
All right. Wow. It's 2:19 a.m. and we're wrapping up the fan camps. That'll do us. That was Josh Fraser. Temperament. Cool, calm, collected. You got a raging fan base. And he just continues to stay cool, calm, and collected. That is us. Now, chat. Before you go, if you haven't hit the subscribe button on this channel, hit the subscribe button. I'm just looking here. Got 1,300 to go until 20,000. So we've got some work to do. We must thank our fan cams sponsor, Stone Age Australia. Stone tops, marble, granite, the whole lot. They will be here supporting the fan cams for the next 3 weeks for the rest of the regular season. I'm just looking to share my screen with you here, right? This is them. I made a deal with you guys throughout the week. Got to get them to 2,000 followers. We get them to 2,000 followers, and I'll turn ads off on the next fan cam stream. So all you got to do on the way out, if you have Instagram, there's 460 odd of you here. Click here, follow them on the way out, and thank them for supporting the fan cams. It's been great. It's been a great night. I'm going to get to sleep because it's Monday. But the Blues end up winning this game 16 goals, 10, 106 to 8 goals, 14, 62. Enjoy your evening. See you tomorrow morning for the review. Go Blues.